Alrighty, we're back with Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. We're going to pick up where we left off, which... Oh. My apologies, hit the wrong button. Oh, I see what's going on. Give me 2 seconds. I played the Mario PC port. My controls are backwards. A is B and B is A. Give me 2 seconds to fix that. Easy fix. Yeah, crazy, bro. We're back. No worries. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, let's actually, we gotta slow down time. We already lost an hour, which is unfortunate. So let's just hit this little reset button. Boom. So first thing we're gonna do is play the Song of Time backwards. And there's a few things we can do in this rotation. I'm trying to get it all in my head. We need to get the big boy wallet. There it is. We'll get the big boy wallet. We also need to get the Gorman mask, which means we have to get the horse song so we can leave the ranch with Epona. So I think what we should do first is, and we're definitely going to do the water temple as well. The first night we can skip ahead to the Icana graveyard and we can get the rain song. There's a lot of things we could do in this run, and if we play our card, we might even be able to do the cafe quest if we're like really attentive, but that might be a little bit too much. But we could try it. We could at least see if we could start it. So first thing we're gonna do is get some rupees, and we're going to get the powder keg, and we're gonna blow up the rock to the ranch and get Epona's song. Yeah, I'll have to see. I think if we talk to... Who do we talk to? Is it the innkeeper with the cafe mask on? We could start that quest. She'll give us a letter to begin it. Powder keg, West Clocktown. I think it's only 50 rupees, so we should be in good shape. If the bomb, I think the bomb shop's always open, right? I think it's one that, like, the only store that never closes. Alright. Talk to you, get a powder keg. Let's go. Okay, now we can go to the ranch. I don't think the inn opens till 8. So we'll hit up the inn at 8 a.m. After we do the ranch, we might even be able to do the horse race if we're quick enough. And then come back and start the cafe quest. Then go to get the big boy wallet and kind of decide the days from there. Be kind of crazy. We might cut some things tight. We might miss something. But it could be a lot of fun. Powder keg. We might even be able to steal the room. Oh, dude, no arrows. Can the hook shot blow it up? It doesn't matter. All right. Look. Isn't that your horse? The dog is frozen. Howdy. I always thought this scene was a little bit awkward because you just kind of run to your horse and you just like nothing happens. Like you expect maybe Link would remember the song or something, but he doesn't. You have to like relearn the song from her. It's just a little weird how this works. That's a nice name, but I'm gonna call you Grasshopper. Got it. They are coming. We already did this though. But you'll tell the story, it's fine. They come at night every year when the carnival approaches. They come riding in a bright shining ball. A whole lot of them come down. And then they come to the barn. My older sister won't believe me, but Romani must protect the cows. Hey Grasshopper, I'm recruiting for an assistant. You're a boy, won't you try? I guess. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What does she mean by that? That's the spirit. They'll appear all over the ranch, and we just gotta shoot them, just like we did before. It's interesting though, she says, my sister doesn't believe me, but she said every year it happens. Every year it happens, so let's assume this girl's like 8 to 10 years old. And she's saying like every year this happens and her sister doesn't believe her. It's just, it's kind of, she gets abducted every year. And the sister just like, and the cows get stolen every year. And the big sister's just like, yeah, you know, doesn't happen. Maybe the big sister gets abducted too. And they just like forget. We got the best music in the game on right now. Koji Kondo literally had a hootenanny of a time, a heyday writing this tune. Oh, dude. Hello? There we go. That's great. You having a good time? I'll teach Romani's horse calling song to you. Now you two keep getting along and practice some more. Uh-huh. The horse seems to like this song. That's interesting. See, this should have been one I think that Link remembered when he ran to the gate. But I guess they had to set up this plot point, question mark. And they need an excuse for us to like actually do this. Bound to trust, that's right. Oh. We already did this. We don't need to do this again. So we're not gonna like sweat it too bad. But our horse is free, hooray. Now we could do a couple things from here. But I think what we should do while we're here is the Gorman. If we beat the Gorman brothers, we get a mask that we need to do. We need to have to get to the next area. So we're gonna do it. It'll also make getting to the graveyard and everything else easier. Hello. Hello? Can we not talk to her? I thought we could. There we go. Hello there. Do you have to be on this end? Hello, cow. I saw the speak dialogue. Okay. This is strange. I've never had this much trouble talking to her. Oh my, did you come from town? Yeah. Then that means Milk Road is open to traffic. Good, I can deliver milk out of town now. Welcome to Romani Ranch, Chateau Romani's village. Enjoy yourself. Okay, well. That kind of... I've never seen that dialogue, I guess. I don't remember it. I just don't remember her ever being that hard to talk to, but... Maybe I never talked to her while she was milking a cow. Alright, here we go. The old boys. Hello? Is it harder to talk to people on a horse in this game? Or is it I just like... I feel like it's much more difficult than Ocarina of Time. Why would you talk to her if you weren't reading the dialogue anyway back in the old days? That's true. That's true. Who reads? I don't want to read. Do you think a horse that pathetic would gallop if you push control stick forward, or would even run faster if you pressed A? This guy's funny. Why don't you give us 10 rupees for the chance to race against us? If you win, we'll give you something nice. It's just a simple race. Just go once around the track. If you can beat us to the finish line, you win. Here. You ready? Alright, buddies. Look at... I think they have donkeys. Are those horses? Like gigantic. Look like mules or something. We're just gonna see if they can push us a little bit. There we go. Let's go. Come on. Yo. Colossal mad. Donkey mad. Big bro, I wonder if we can give that to this guy. We gotta give him something. Well, he's a kid, so what could he do with it? It should be fine. So we have the Garrow's mask. I always thought this one was a really cool mask. In exchange, did it say we just robbed them? Is that what it just said? The dialogue just said we robbed those guys? That was a circus leader. Wrong guy. Okay. Save milk from bandits. Okay. Glitchy screen. Deactivate. So this mask is super hip. It got remade in the 3DS version. I kind of don't like what it was remade to, but I get why they did it. But we basically get like this like hood that hides our face from these guys, and it reminds me of like there were characters in Oracle of Seasons on the Game Boy that kind of had this same look. So I thought it was like really cool. And we need it to get to the 4th area. Let's see real quick if the inn is open. And we're going to try to activate the cafe quest. We might be able to, we might not. We also got to come to the milk bar at night because we might be able to sneak in early actually. But the milk bar will be good to go to because we want the max level milk, the big boy milk. So we just have like infinite magic. Alright, this door should be open. But she might not be out yet. Hello there. We saw you at the bar. Bother, I'm busy. Welcome to Stockpot. Are you staying the night? Yeah. Eh? You're staying the night? Until we started, there are no vacancies today. We booked off reservations. Oh, yeah, we have to come in the afternoon to get the room, I think. Like 12 o'clock on the first day. Because that's when the people, there's like a Goron that comes in. He's like, I have a reservation, like a mailman or something. Hello? Yes, we're looking for cafe as well. Okay, well, maybe it's a certain time. Okay, one more time. Well, we'll come back later. Oh, you know what? It might have to do with the mailman. She like talks to the mailman first at like 10 a.m. And then like she asks him if he's seen Cafe and the mailman doesn't know what she's talking about. Cool. That's fine. Let's go to the beach. Alright, so we can definitely do this gold spider bit. Then we could do the dungeon. If we finish the dungeon with enough time, we could always go back to the inn. Probably around noon and ask about Cafe and see if we can get the room. I don't know if we've, like, we triggered the Goron thing so she remembers our face. Maybe she doesn't because she says she's forgetful. But we might be able to get the room key also, which would be just kind of funny. No bombs. No bombs, but we do have a bomb mask. No fret. There we go. Oh, we gotta remember that pattern thing again. Like the mask puzzle. We'll figure it out. It took us 40 euros last time, but we figured it out. Because we don't want to read. And by we, I mean me. Alright. Right. Bro. Missing this guy's little legs way too much. Any more spiders? No. Doesn't look like it. Hear him. Don't see him. But we hear him. Yeah, the gold spiders actually take away quite a bit of HP, man. Take away like 1 heart each, so they're no joke if you just kind of walk into one by accident. Alright, let's go here. I know there's one in here. A few on the walls up there. Got one guy up here. Really? I'm getting too spoiled by the controls of the hacks. Too spoiled by the improved controls. Alright, let's check down here. Sick. We know there's a little guy in here. Yeah, I can't believe we did this last time. It was the 3rd day, and the dude gives us 20 rupees. We did this last time, and he's like, yeah, you know, if you got me, you know, I know you just like saved me and got me like an underground bunker on like 2 hours before the moon falls, but yeah, all I can give you is 20 rupees. Thanks though. Like, maybe if you got it to me a little sooner, like 3 days ago, I'd give you something better. Sorry, bro. Dude, that dude like straight robbed me, bro. Hardcore robbed by that guy. The moon's about to fall. I'll give you 20 rupees for this place. Okay, see ya. Too bad this wasn't 3 days ago. I would have been able to set up like cable and internet. Now I have to go through the apocalypse with no internet, you jerk. I'm keeping my big wallet. Yo! Jackie entered the chat. No such thing as tardy here. When the class is always in session. No worries. You had to grab some extra pine cones and corn, so we're good. Good to see you, Jackie. I wonder if Brent is still here too. Brent, it was nice seeing you earlier. Sorry I didn't give you a shout out. Here's your shout out now. Alright, so this is a puzzle here. I don't exactly remember what it was. That wasn't it. Okay. Okay. That's fortunate. Oh, we have to do it to the table. There we go. Hey, I totally get it. Baby waking up from the nap. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I have a little baby girl myself, so I totally get it. We just put her down at around about an hour ago. So, totally understand. I have her on like a little monitor right in front of me. I can just watch her sleep and roll over, and if there's a problem, I can just go get her. Still more spoder. Let's go check out the other room first. Oh. Okay. We're on the mantle. Oh. Only the heart piece in here, I think. Right. No spoder anymore. Yeah. Okay. No spoders in here. These guys are back. A wall somewhere, maybe? Can this, maybe in this jar? Is there a lid to here? I'm very jealous that you have the opportunity to have some downtime and relax. Oh, sorry about that. Is your boy, how old's your baby? Because our girl just turned 6 months, and she definitely is sleeping way better now than she was before. It was rough there for a while. Where are you? Hello? I thought I knocked all these down, so it can't be here, right? Oh, duh. I woke up from my nap too. I'm sleeping in the sun and the air because sleeping humans hate me much less when they're unconscious compared to being awake. I enjoy being awake at nighttime. Okay. Yeah, I've had quite a few deer lying down in the snow in my backyard. It's always like, it's like jarring and a little bit scary to see them because they'll leap up so quick. I turn on the light to like walk my dog, and all of a sudden this huge big old buck or something, big antlers and everything, just leaps up. But then like we just kind of look at him and he just lays back down. It's super cute. But it is it's scary when you're next to a big deer. It's like this thing's actually like way bigger than I thought. These guys are pretty big. Docile as they may be, if it got mad, it could still mess you up. He's 15 months, but he co-sleeps. Oh, wow! He'll scratch his face raw. 15 months. Wow. Yeah, my little girl had an issue where she would scratch her face too, but that was you know, it's different when they're an infant. You know what I mean? Put little mittens on them. When they're bigger, they'll just do whatever they want. So I'm sorry about that. Babies, they sometimes just scratch themselves. They'll like a stress response. They'll just, or a soothing response. They'll just scratch their face. And I remember when with my little girl, we had to put her in mittens to go to sleep, and like they had little like drawstrings on them that we'd have to make like just a little bit tight, so like she wouldn't be able to like rip them off. But she would like scratch up her nose and her eyes and stuff to like try to soothe herself. That's at least what I know for the little ones. I don't have a 15-month yet, but for her it was like a stress response, like anxiety about, or you know, she's attached to her mom still, and she doesn't want to go down to sleep by herself. She's anxious and she's trying to soothe herself. You know, kind of like now she does mostly just sucking her thumb. Put a binky in her mouth and she'll get mad and throw it, and then just shove her thumb in her mouth. Bruh. Oh, it's noontime. We're gonna miss our reservation. Hold on. We'll be right back. We'll come back to this. We keep our gold spiders. Will it let us out? Might not let us out. Oh, it did. Okay, let's go get a reservation. Let's see if we can... get the keys to the room. Get ourselves a nice silver rupee. But we gotta go in as a Goron, and then we gotta ask about cafe. Sleeping in the snow is fun. But it is not right as to not freeze or sleep forever. That's true. Definitely true that. Hello? Where'd she go? She might be feeding her grandma. Yep. Feeding grandma food. Oh, tortoise. Oh, no. No. We don't want to read a story with her because she'll make time pass. Yeah, we missed the conversation where, like, boy, that soup looks pretty good though. That chili, that like chili and rice or something there, or soup and rice. Missed the conversation where she'll basically be trying to convince her grandma to eat, and she's like, "You have to eat, grandma. You have to eat." And she's like, "I don't want to," and she's like senile. Then you go to her diary and you read it, and she's completely with it. And she's like, "I just hate my granddaughter's cooking. She's a terrible cook. I don't want to eat her slop. It's disgusting. So I'm going to pretend to be senile." Like she writes it in her diary. Exactly. But also due to itchiness, he has a pretty bad, eczema. So lots of lotioning up and steroids to prevent the rash. Wow. Yeah, that could be, that's a unfortunate. Yeah, because he probably just wants to be soothed the itchiness. Bro, I kid you not. Let me see if I can find her diary. It might not, maybe it's not in here. It might be in the mayor's room. Oh, here it is, Granny's diary. It was my granddaughter who cooked again today. Putting that to the lips shortens my life. I thought of a way to get by without eating. I'll try it tomorrow. I hope I don't get caught. She knows what she's doing. She pretends to be senile. We could have kept going. Oh, I thought it was noon. This is her room. Alright, let's try to speed up time a little bit. And then we'll slow it back down. We may have to do the dungeon on like the night of the first day after we get the rain song. We'll see. It's not the end of the world. We got the Gordon mask really fast. I didn't expect us to get it that quick. The dancers are in here. The rain guy's in here. The jugglers will be in here too, playing cards. We can put on our DSP mask and smell this real quick. Hold on. The power of this mask allows you to see what you can smell. If it's possible, put the scent in something and take it to the magic potion shop. So we could DSP sniff these boxer briefs. And we can catch a mushroom. You caught a magic mushroom. Your nose is tickled by its fragrant scent. Pigma power, dude. The DSP mask. Pignosis. Sniffing people's underwear and getting mushrooms, bro. Swinology. Someone will stop you someday. Welcome to Stockpot Inn. Are you staying the night? Oh my, I wonder, but by chance I said, no, you didn't. My mother's telling me to remember our customers' faces. No, you didn't ask me the same thing earlier. Dang, we missed our chance. She actually remembered who we were. Okay. Here's the conversation. Do what you love. I support you. It won't be today. What's this? I have delivered this to you. Wait, this letter. Where did you? From the post box. That's not what I mean. From the post box where? From the post box. That's not what I mean. So they have this conversation for like an hour where they're bickering about it's a secret. And then we can talk to her about it. I have a clue that will help you find him. Tonight, 11:30, come to the kitchen. We'll talk then. Okay. Now, about my reservation. Oh, dude. We're going to try to re-enter again. But I think we're shot for this one. For getting the reservation. Oh, she actually remembered us. The only time she remembered a customer's face. Bummer. Okay. Let's go back and get the big boy wallet. Big boy wallet, here we come. So the spoders are still good. We should have like 20 or so spoders. Then we can get the big boy wallet. Then we have some options. We could just go straight to the dungeon. We're gonna make time slow again. Or we could actually do the gold spiders in the swamp and get the mask of truth. Because I do want to at least get all the masks. I don't know if we'll get all the heart pieces. That might be a little bit much. We could, you know, if we're feeling it. But we can definitely get all the masks. So let's see what's going on here. See, why can't we use the hookshot as a Goron? That'd be so sick. I would never leave Goron for him. Can you imagine? Like, kind of hookshot as the big heavy rock man. You just break everything. Either it would work and you just be like a wrecking ball, or you'd be so heavy you just rip everything off the walls. You would like just pull it all down. One of two events would happen. And they're both kind of sick. Yeah, what's your favorite track? You know, Oceanside Spider House, duh. Doesn't everybody know that? I love the crackling sound of the torches though, unironically. Let me get an ASMR 8-hour sleep track of Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask torches. Maybe I should become one of those ASMR channels and just do the Spider House ASMR video and get like 50k views in like 3 weeks. But like never any likes because and maybe not subs, because I don't know if people actually like sub to those channels, because they like put it on as they go to sleep, so they just like forget. Or maybe they like sub and like they're like obsessively like subscribe and like because they always want to be on top of it. Like they'll be at work and be like, "Oh, sick! We got like the new ocean sound from Majora's Mask. I'm totally gonna sleep to that tonight." Like you're waiting for like your favorite artist to come out with a new album. But it's just like ASMR video game sounds. Fall asleep to 12 hours of Sonic spin dashing, you know. You just lost your library card. It's okay, the library's all but abandoned. I think one of these bookshelves we can move, right? This is cool. I don't think they had bookshelves that you can move in Ocarina of Time that I remember. So when we played that spooky murder house hack, they took Majora's Mask assets to it. Are there only 25? I thought there were 30. Might only be 25. Let's see. Oh no, we're definitely missing a room. There's like an attic somewhere, right? There's another room we're missing. I'm saying attic, but going downstairs. Why? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Little storage room in here. Oh, wrong button. Thought I had arrows. Alright, buddy. Gruesome. Just like light the spiders on fire. Exactly what anybody would do if you entered a house full of spiders. Just alright, just burn it down and start over. Okay. Oh, might be another one in here, right? Yes, there is. Some magic power, we love to see it. Alright, you know, something interesting too that I like often forget is that these houses are full of like furniture and boxes and 3D models that like were so scarce in Ocarina of Time. I take it for granted every time I play this game. It's like you enter the interior of a house and it's not just like a JPEG stretched out over like, you know, like collision boxes or whatever. It's like legitimately like modeled. The curse is lifted. Let's go. If Link carried everything in his inventory, he looked like the Happy Mask. Man, that's true. You'd have to be going for him all the time and he couldn't roll. He'd just break everything or explode. Yeah, he definitely had that the big pack on his back. Alright. Big boy wallet, here we come. Nice mutton chops, dude. I thought I heard some loud noises inside, and I came in to check it out. This place, is this some sort of underground shelter? Did you find this place? I beg you, let me have this place. Not for free, of course. I hope this'll do. You got the giant's wallet. This thing is huge. It can hold up to 500 rupees. I'm just glad it was something you needed. Anyhow, I won't be needing it much longer anyway. What do you mean by that? Now I wonder if we leave and come back, if he'll be like inside it. I thought I heard loud noises coming from here when I came in to look inside. I had no idea this place was here. I'll be safe here for sure. I'm glad I found it early. So they have different dialogue, which is really cool. So he's gone now. I wonder if he's in that room where we saw the skeleton people. Oh no, he's here. Oh, he's just here, like in a fetal position, like cowering. This is messed up. I've never seen this. Only a little more than 2 days left. Oh, goddess of time, please save me. This is depressing. I've never seen this. I thought he'd be like where the skeleton guys were, like at the table, like deep inside. This is terrifying. That's messed up, dude. Yo, El Astro, nice to see you, bro. Nice to see you again. Welcome back. Dude paid you over confusion. You literally did nothing but approach the man. Yeah. You heard loud noises. You assumed it was us. We could have just been like lollygagging around, and the fishing guy was actually doing everything. I think the Great Ferry is down that way, so we don't have to worry about that right now. Let's go back to... It's about to be nighttime, so let's go to Icana. Now that we have the horse, and go to that graveyard real quick. Oh, I thought I equipped the ocarina, I didn't. So we could use the horse to jump over the fences. We did the Goron hop before and it was fine. But this will just be a little bit more like convenient, quicker, I guess. And we could, like I said, we could technically do the cafe quest. What time did she say? 11 o'clock? She wanted us to go in the kitchen, right? She said 11 o'clock. Because I do want to see if we can line all that up. That'd be sick if we could. Secret meeting, 11:30. Okay, 11:30. Let's make it happen. Pocket bongos, you know it. Yeah. It's nice, El Astro. I'm hoping, usually takes people like 30 to 45 minutes to show up, so hoping we get a couple more regulars if they're not too busy. It's always nice to like get the community together. We went the wrong way. Oh no, I think we're going the right way actually. There's no easy way outside that. We had to go to the east side. This is my favorite area, dude. Maybe if like any Zelda game, like legit one anyway, that's not like a ROM hack. The area is so cool. Like the Kingdom of the Dead or whatever. The abandoned Kingdom of the Dead. So hip. Such a cool idea. So this guy, this is why we needed the Gyro mask. Sorry, Gyro mask. So we put on the mask. Well, if we don't, he'll stop us. What are you doing in a place like this? Icana Hill beyond here is the place where spirits and troubles and lingering spirits wander. Even now, the spirits wander in search of one who can save them. It is unfortunate, but it is no place for one such as you. But if you must enter, then you must obtain the mask containing wandering spirits that can be found near the ranch. Without that mask, you can't save their souls. Until then, I'll not let you pass here. Yee-hee-hee. That's a nice mask you're wearing. That's the mask of the leader of the ninjas, who once spied on the hilltop castle with a blood-stained history. With that, you may be able to call out their spirits that even now are still wandering. Perhaps you might be able to save the souls that wander beyond here. Yee-hee-hee-hee. And then he spawns this little tree for us. So we could go up. We can't do anything there yet, because we don't have the ice arrows that we get in the next dungeon. But once we get the ice arrows, it's on like Donkey Kong. We can go to that area. Why do they get to tell you what to do? Does he pay tax on forbidden a chunk of land? If you want to go maskless and learn the hard way, you should be able to. Yeah, I mean, it's not Breath of the Wild where you can just climb anything. So without him, I guess we'd be stuck here without the ability to grow a magic tree. So that's why we entertain him. We entertain him when he says, yeah, go get the mask. Let's see, is Dompe out? Dompe might not be out. Oh, he's going inside. Is that him right there with the shovel? I'm Dompe, the gravekeeper, who watches over this graveyard. My face is frightening, but I'm not a bad person. All the graves here belong to the family members of the King of Icana Castle, a place that lies beyond the mountains. Even nowadays, the ghosts come out at night. It is a frightening graveyard. They're out! What are they out when it's not even night? And then he just runs home. He like books it home. The door's locked, so no one must be home. Right. Entertain Stickman to achieve magic tree. Zeldor. Also, the Gravekeeper is a cool dude. Yeah, we love Dompe, bro. Dompe's the homie. Alright, so they're going to be around one of these graves, and then we'll tell them to open it. And we'll learn the Song of the Royal Family of Icana. While we wait, why not have a coffee break and take a sip? Delicious. Huh? Oh, Captain, sir. Give me the order. And... hello? There we go. Open the grave. Open it? Okay. Coffee slurp ASMR. Fall asleep to this. Fall asleep. Took my coffee sip ASMR. Okay, that's enough. I don't even know if the mic picked it up with like all the noise like cancellation settings and everything. It'd probably be better if it didn't pick it up. What's a good way to kill all these guys? Probably the Zora mask with a shield. That'll freeze them all. And then maybe a bomb. Can we drop a bomb on them? Like just be like completely disgusting. Like hillbilly fishing. That's crazy. So let them all come here. And then we're gonna bomb mask it so it'll be a little bit quicker. That's crazy. I actually never done that before. Gather them all around you and just blow them up. Disgusting. I'm not asleep yet. I paid for more slurp, mister. Yeah. Super chat $5 of slurping. No, that's DSP again when he eats on live stream. Sorry, I'm like... I mentioned him too many times now. I actually never cleared that room that fast. That was fun. Why have I never thought of that before? Alright. Oh no, wrong button. That was close. Alright, buddy. Later, pal. You know about the Iron Knuckle, right? Don't get hit. The Super Smash Bros. Melee Pro advice. From Mango himself. 3 words, don't get hit. That's basically for this game too. You'll be a pro in no time if you don't get hit. Are you the one who freed my soul? I'll slip for myself, thanks very much. I serve the Ikana royal family. I'm the composer called Flat. These are also their names, if I remember right, in Ocarina of Time. Flat and Sharp. They're to the graves left and right of the royal family grave in the graveyard that blows up to get the Sun Song. The songs connected to the royal family that remain here were all composed by my brother and I. Oh, Sharp, my dear brother. He sold his soul to the devil, and he was the one who locked me in here. You who do not fear the dead, learn well the song that is inscribed behind me. And if you ever meet my brother, I'd like you to inform him. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song are my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. I have made my request. Deep. Iron Knuckle is a schoolyard bully name. Schoolyard bully, yeah. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song are my tears. The thunder that strikes the earth is my anger. Here is written the song that shall cleanse this cursed black soul. Keep this song in your heart. You remember the Song of Storms. This melody that you've heard before is the turbulent tune that blows curses away. And we need that for the next area. Alright, we're good here. Let's go back to the dungeon, I guess. Should we do the dungeon or should we do... let's do the other spider house. Can we do the other spider house? I think we can. In the swamp. It's raining underground, that's right. Sharp's tears. I'm sorry, Flat's tears. He's bellowing underground. Bruh, I picked the wrong one again. I always do this. Even as a kid, I always pick the wrong one. Imagine 25 years of playing the same game and picking the wrong thing. Now, is it an issue with the game? Or is it an issue with the player? Is it an issue? Where are we right now? Is it an issue with the game or is it an issue with the player? Did we just go back to Woodfall again? Tell me Woodfall's a town. We went to the same place twice. Is it the game or is it the player? 20 years of mistakes. Warp to the same place. Alright, so there is a spider house over here that we can go to as well. We could walk in the water here, which is kind of nice. I think we can get there quicker by going this way, actually. So, the big boy Octorok here, we can shoot with an arrow and just shut him down completely. And then we can just roll through poison water to get where we need to go. Should have gone a Deku, but that's okay. Only one hit. Alright. And boom. So now by doing this, we'll get the Mask of Truth that we could use for the dog races. It's a little Poochie right here. A little pup. We're gonna need some spoders. Oh, why not just get all three? Oh, water, it burns. Yeah, the poison swamp water burns. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Ah, help me. I'm not a monster. The spider's curse, it made me this way. I beg of you, in here, find them all. The gold ones, the cursed spiders. Defeat them, quickly. And when you defeat them, don't forget the spider token. It contains the spider's spirit. If you lift the curse, I'll teach you something good. Hurry, please. This is awful. Okay, let's get it. There are some spoders hidden in dirt piles here, which is why we need the bugs. Go to your new home, buggies, and kick out the big spoder. Yeah. Alrighty. I think there's one of those on each floor. Maybe two of them on each floor. Same as before. Take your new home and kick them out. Alright, Jackie. Thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you soon. There was a little spider here. There he is. Okie doke. Whoa. Need to find other sustenance aside from acorns and pie cones? I got you. Maybe like some camper's grilled cheese sandwich or something. So this little Deku scrub is asleep. I wonder if there's a way to wake him up. What's with that Deku scrub? It's just sleeping here like a lazy fool. Got it. What a pain. Our fairy is quite rude. Yeah, don't. Whatever you do, don't wake him up with your song. Smashes into pots. Dude's out of here. Kills a bunch of spiders really loudly, screaming and yelling. Ah, okay. We gotta knock those down too. So let's knock these down. Each of them really needs their own cutscene. There we go. I think there's two up there actually. Uh-oh. Oh dude, the bees are coming. The angry bees are here. Is there only one up here? Oh, dude. Wasting all our arrows. There we go. There was no cutscene for that one. The hookshot, maybe the hookshot doesn't get cutscenes. Alright, now there's a door over here, too. I think this will just take us to the second floor. And the other one will take us to, like, a golden room. With more spiders in it, that's for sure. Okay, is there a hole over there? There's not a soil patch over there. Okay, so we're gonna take this guy. Take this guy. Yeah, so if we didn't have the hook shot, I don't know if we would. Well, we would be. we could fly with this Deku pad. It would just be a lot harder to do without the hook. I don't think I ever did it like after the first dungeon, which may have been what they wanted. Like the developers put it there with the torch outside, so you could either use a stick or you could use your arrow with the torch to like burn it to get in here. But it's like without the hook shot, this is way harder. I'm carrying one bug at a time because you only have a bottle. That's way harder, dude. Way harder. Alright, we can go back over there, but I want to go to the trophy room. Maybe this will take us to the trophy room. Let's see. Put our hook shot back on. Found another spoder. Yeah, because you have to like shoot them from there and like fly into them with the pad or jump. It would be such a pain in the neck to do this without the hook shot. I don't hear anything down here. Okay. Makes sense. When it checks out, it checks out. Alright, 16th one. We're on a roll. A lot of spoders in here. I guess this is the map of the place. It'd be nice if we actually had like a map. Alright. Let's keep at it. Oh yeah, and look at this, bombs. If you don't have bombs from the first dungeon because you didn't buy the bomb bag, you would just be out of luck. Completely out of luck. Maybe that's why I never did it after the first dungeon. Maybe I did it like, I tried to do it as a kid. I was like, wow, here's the second dungeon already? This is so cool. And I just tried, just like failed miserably. And so it just like is ingrained in my memory, my subconscious, to never do this without the hook shot. Alright, let's go back to the rocks on the outside and get some bugs. So we can put a bug in those plants there. Let's get 3 more bugs just in case. Because I don't know if there's any bugs in the throne room, but there might be. And little Poochie talking over there, Borkin. In here, the gold ones, the cursed ones, defeat them all. How many are there again? Well, maybe 25. Maybe 30. I just don't remember. I know it's 30 in the last one. But this one might be easier. Let's do this. I have a feeling there's a spider in here. No, just rupees. We were scammed. We were hardcore scammed by the game. But it did make us turn around and see this guy. So were we scammed? No spider, no spider. We just hit everything down there. So we're good. I think the last room we have is the throne room. That golden room. On the other side this way. Alright. Yeah, that would have been super disappointing if like you had one bottle and you went all the way out to get a bug and it was like a 5 rupees in there. It'd just be such a sad moment, a feels bad moment. Ladder coming up. Good to see it. Could probably, maybe you could throw a bomb up here from down there. Maybe not. Might be too far away. A lot of spiders in here. But are there 10? There's a lot, but I don't think there's 10 in here. Can't even get that guy, I don't think, without the hook shot. Can you just be hard stuck? Must be 25. Bro. Oh, maybe there's more actually. Because that, yeah, there is 30. There's got to be. Because that last room is a really interesting room. Alright, bud. Yeah, I forgot about this room. Super cool. There might be more than 30. Look at all these spiders. All these spoders. Alright, now we got some hives up here. Some beehives. Or nests or whatever. Uh-oh. Please be the spider. Oh no. I hear you. Are you in the grass already? You must be. Maybe not. That's so interesting. That he was just kind of like... The sound effect played while I was looking at the hive. Interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. Feel free to take our fresh spring water home with you. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if they expected us to use the pads on the ground. Oh, maybe the pads with the spring water is what they wanted. Like plant the bean for the spring water. So you can get the spiders that were kind of like above the area. Okay, I get it. That's really a pain in the neck though. Oh, I've been saved. I thought I was going to die. You see, a while back, someone told me I'd become rich and he gave me this mask. He said the instructions were inscribed somewhere in here, but when I went and took it, I was cursed. If I had known it would be such an ordeal, I never would have taken it. Here, take it. It's yours. Take this cursed mask. The Mask of Truth. This is the same mask the Sheikah spoke of. The first time the Sheikhs are mentioned in this game, by the way, that I know of. This mask allows you to hear and understand the wisdom of gossip stones and the thoughts of animals. I've had enough of this. Yo, my guy. What's going on here? As soon as I get it together, I'm going home. Sick do. You know, that might be the move. Is that a ponytail? Is that... The mutton chops, male pattern baldness, and like a ponytail. That's kind of hip, like Rockstar. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to steal that. I'm going to do that. Okay, let's talk to this little poochie. Gossip animals. This is another innate human, that's true. You found food. I'm gnawing on the ankles of big business. Let's go. Just like SpongeBob. Rough, stupid master. His eyes are always filled with greed and desire. Your dog that unconditionally loves you has something to tell you. Is he gone now? No, he's not. But I thought his dog was gone. I was to be super sad about it. Alright, I want to go up and I want to see what that gossip stone of the tree room says. Kind of interested in that, and then we can get out of here. And then we could do the midnight meeting. And then do the third dungeon, yeah? That'd be kind of hip. Maybe take 5 after we start the Andrew thing. Take a coffee break. The mystical stone responds to the mask and speaks to you, but its words are heard in secret. The mask that can see into people's hearts and minds also seems to work on animals as well. We already got that description, bro. This man just scammed me. Goodbye. We did it. We beat Elon Musk to the moon. Never mind. Failed experiment. Go back to the drawing board. Go back, go back, go back. Like and share this stream if you haven't already. Yeah. I mean, that'd be sick. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. You know all the things, like, share, subscribe. I didn't blast it on my Discord or anything. I should have advertised it more. That's my bad. Bad streamer. Bad streamer. Where are we going? To the inn. Oh, I see the hearts in the chat. Thank you, Jackie, or whoever's doing them. Bad streamer alert. We can't get into the inn normally. We have to sneak in. Get it? Sneak in. Anyway, we have to sneak in through the top because she locked the door and we don't have the keys because we messed up the reservation thing. rough. Where'd that Deku scrub go? When I see his face, I get all riled up. Okay, let's instead of rushing time, let's see if the dog races are open. They might not be at night. Let's check on the dog races because we have this mask and we get to see like the cutest little thing in the game. Let's go. Yo, W Molly in the chat. Molly has arrived. W Molly. Yep, see we can't do the doggy racetrack. Okay. The cutest little thing in the game that Molly was about to see. But it's closed. That's her favorite part of this game, is a little doggy race. Alrighty. Let's go back to the inn. Yeah, that's her favorite. The little doggies running on the track. Her favorite part of this game. So we're going to take the DQ pad and go up, but first we're going to get maximum milk. Oh, we can't get maximum milk yet, but we can. We can with this. 25413. 25413. Yay, W Molly. 25413. 25413. Hello? Did I put that in wrong? I must have messed it up. Molly, do you want some pine cones? I have a few extra. I just finished my corn. I'm snacking a salt lamp. Extra pine cones for... Yeah, 25413. I must have messed it up the first time. I don't know if Molly would like pine cones unless she like dips them in Cool Whip or something. I may or may not be eating Doritos. Ah, yes. Man-made cheesy pine cones that are super addictive. I can't have Doritos because I have one. I'll just eat the whole bag. It's like the only chip I get like that. Like Lay's, barbecue Lay's are pretty good too, but after a while it's like, okay, I kind of like can't feel my tongue anymore, so I can't even taste them. So I'm just, why am I eating these? But Doritos are addictive. That's bad, 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 bad. All right, so we got to go up here. We have, oh, I'm sorry, we have enough for this. We don't have to meet her till 11:30, so we have 15 minutes to get a cup of milk. Get this man some milk. Yeah, W Molly. Doritos are so much better than pine cones. Oh, dude, Doritos are so good. Oh. I think he talks about the drought. The road to the south, Milk Road. Someone must have pulled a prank out there because there's a prank for the boulder blocking the way. I can't get any milk. The ranch. I can't get the Chateau Romani. So I thought you had it still. Yeah, you still have it. It's just really expensive. And we only need it once. We missed the conversation. This guy, the guy that's really upset at the bar. Max level milk coming in hot. Someone load up the meme. Oh, I should have had that on I should have had that pulled up on the menu. I should have had that ready. I'm sorry, Jackie. I got it in a video though. Coming out and like scheduled, I think next Wednesday. The video with that is scheduled. It's either next Wednesday or the Wednesday after. I recorded like 3 or 4 hours of the Sands of Time. And I finished editing a lot of it today. While editing some other projects. So that's coming to you. Don't worry, that's coming to you. Might be episode 3. I think it's episode 3 now that I think about it. So it'll be in like 3 weeks. Oh, we gotta go to the inn. We're about to blow it. I'm just lollygagging around. She's gonna be like, you were late. And I'm gonna be like, well, if I had a key, I wouldn't have been. But that's okay. Max level milk. Alright, so we have to go to the kitchen. Okay, we're good. we spooked her, bro. Ah, never mind. We'll talk in the kitchen. Okay. So she's a little bit late. I remember that as a kid. I'm pretty sure she said 11 o'clock, even though you have to be here 11:45. Pretty sure she said 11 o'clock, and I remember waiting a long time for her. And like wondering like, why is she late? This soup kind of looks good though. This soup be looking good. Hello? Where's she at? Almost midnight. This girl's like an hour late. Oh, we're in... Okay. Okay, now we can talk. I'm sorry to trouble you late at night. It's about Cafe. I received a letter from him. Strange, isn't it? Getting a letter from a missing person? But there's absolutely no mistaking it's from him. It's clear. To me. Please. Here's my letter. Please put it in the post box. When this is delivered, when he receives my letter, you should be able to meet him. Tell him that Andrew is waiting for him. And please, after you've seen him, tell me how he looked. I'm scared. I can't go. Can I ask this of you? Sure. Thank you very much. You received the letter Cafe. Quick, deliver to her. Take it to a mailbox. You made an important promise. It was added to your notebook. Please mail it immediately in the morning. Do we have to wait till the morning? I don't think we do. I think we can do it now. Stop gagging on lollipops. She's over encumbered. Does anybody know if it has to be in the morning? I don't think it does. I think you do it right away. Are there non-important promises in this game? Every promise is important. You gave your word. Your word matters. But I mean, we could... I used to give this letter to the toilet lady too. The hand. It shall be delivered tomorrow. Oh, we're good. There you go. So we didn't have to wait till the morning. Let's go do the dungeon. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the Zora Cape, summon the big boy turtle, and we're going to take like a quick, like 3 to 5 minute break. I'm going to kind of blast out the stream on the Discord, see if we can get a couple more people in the chat. And then we're going to beat this dungeon, dude. Alright, so let's summon this big boy here. Let me get this fairy. Real quick. Zora mask. Then we gotta play the long tune. Cool. Okay. Oh. Hey, Pettigrew. Nice to see you. Bananas or oranges? Definitely bananas. I'm a sweet fruit kind of guy. Watermelon above all, but definitely bananas over oranges. Watermelon, bananas, and certain apples above all. Alright, so let's take right here. Let's take 5. Maybe even less. 3. Something like that. I'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. I'm just make a cup of coffee, get a drink of water, and then I'll be back, blast out the stream, and I'll be right back. Alright, then we're going to beat this dungeon. See you shortly. Alright, y'all, let's get back to it. Let's get on this turtle here and book it. Under the word coffee, does it say, bruh? Yo, Alundis just in time for coffee. I see you. Straight ahead, pirates. Let's get some treasure. Just kidding. That's a heavy looking boat too. Looks like a metal boat. How does it not sink? See the textures on it? If only they had a trusty turtle like we do. Let's go. Wave goodbye to the turtle. Cute little cutscene. Okay. So there's a fairy in here somewhere. This dungeon kind of is annoying. It has like a lot of puzzles that go between fire arrows and ice arrows. And it's not like... Sorry, it's not like crazy, like hard. The issue comes with pausing the game. The swap between ice arrows and fire arrows. Excuse me. I have hiccups. So it's like you're trying to swap arrows. You have to pause the game every time, and that just becomes a drag. Now, granted, pausing this game is faster than Ocarina of Time, but that's more of like a quick fix to like a limitation, I guess, or trying to push the boundaries of your limitation as best you can. When really the answer is put them on the D-pad or give you more, you know, item options like they did for the 3DS version. Or like with Wind Waker where you could press L and R while you have arrows and you could swap between the different elements. But it's okay. There's a product of its time. So that's kind of the only drag with this dungeon. Game Boy Color, yo! That's awesome. Sound like a slightly pitched up youngling scream. Yeah. Dragon Adventures, really big fan of collecting Dragon Tales stuff. Oh, okay. Not many folks remember that. Yeah, dude, Dragon Tales? That was out when we were kids. I mean, yeah, yes. We definitely, my wife enjoys Dragon Tales quite a bit growing up. No, I didn't watch, when I saw it, I enjoyed it, but I didn't, like, seek it out because I was busy watching SpongeBob and other non-educational stuff. I was watching Nickelodeon Brain Rot. Caramel apples or candy apples? Definitely caramel apples. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Caramel is so good. Candy's kind of a little bit too hard for me. And candy can be too sweet. It depends. Like sometimes you can make caramel and it's not too sweet. So I can still enjoy the crisp sweetness of the apple with the caramel. It like complements it. Especially if it's like salted a little bit. But candy a lot of the time is way too sweet and way too hard. And it gets in the way of my apple crunch and my apple flavor. In my opinion, I could just be a dumb guy that's wrong. Doesn't matter what I think. Seatbelts, everyone. Oh yeah, what is the game like? Yo, hey Juan, nice to see you, bro. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Well, it's been since Friday since I've seen anybody, right? Since we had the Luigi's Mansion stream, so it's nice to see you guys. It feels like it's been forever. This gap, the weekend gap, feels like it's forever between seeing my viewers. Yeah, definitely remember the Magic School Bus for sure. Yeah, is it agree you can get cavities and diabetes? I mean, yeah. Yeah, cavities suck. I got a few massive ones right now I gotta get taken care of. Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to read. I didn't either until I did research into it. There's a PlayStation 1 game, GBA, Game Boy Color, PC game. Wow. Dude, Jackie, it's funny you bring that up. Like, I think I mentioned it a stream or two ago. My wife got this VHS player and a DVD player from like 2001. There's like a local guy that does like repairs for like 50 bucks. And it's the coolest thing ever, like going back in time and watching like VHSs and DVDs. It's so fun. Like I feel like I'm back in like 1994. It's crazy because VHSs were so loud and then the DVDs are like so quiet. It's the craziest thing. When the VHS is on, I have to turn the volume on my TV down to like 10. And when the DVD's on, I gotta go to max or it won't work. And if I jump between them, just RIP eardrums. Remember Magic School? Definitely remember Magic School Bus. That was also a really cool show. That was fun. It was fun when the teacher would put that on in class when they'd roll out the CRT TV on like the stand thing. That was always fun. Because then you know you're just gonna like chill out all day. It's like best day of school ever. And the teacher probably loved it too. Because kids could actually like sit there and watch a movie. Nowadays, kids can't do that. Kids have no idea how to watch a movie. They'll just scream and attack each other. So we can come back and turn this back around at the end, I think, and the water will go the opposite way that we want it to go. Right now, I think we're going to start from the top and work our way down. Are there any more fairies in this room? No. Okay. There are fairies in this room. One is definitely all the way at the bottom. One might be in that barrel. So let's see. Dude, yes, VHS Blockbuster. I remember renting Superman 64 from Blockbuster. Biggest mistake I ever made. I was like, yay, we have a new game for the weekend. I'm going to play Superman because my dad likes Superman. And then it was the worst decision in the world. I regret it immensely. I never knew there was such things as a bad video game until I played Superman 64. I just thought all like video games are harder than the other. Superman 64 confirmed that there are bad video games that exist. And ever since then, my life has never been the same. There we go. I want to start all the way up and just work our way down. Dude, Conker's Bad Fur Day? Yes. What a game, dude. Superman on Atari 2600 sucked. Oh, that's unfortunate to hear. I mean, Arnold turned orange under. He said Arnold was a punk, picking on this poor kid that didn't want to get on the Magic School Bus. In his defense, his teacher was kind of nutty. She must have been an art teacher or something. Teacher with a headache, roll CRT in a classroom. Yes, Bill Nye the Science Guy. That's right. Teacher wants a day off. But I'm telling you, man, kids used to be able to watch movies. Now you put on a movie and the kids just beat each other up. They won't just sit there. It's like TikTok and stuff like legitimately ruined their ability to like take in long form content. And I didn't understand how serious that was until I started teaching. And before it was, you know, Musically and Vine and stuff. Before it was that, it was even like just like, you know, Instagram and stuff as well. Just people just wanting swipe through pictures. Snapchat. It had to all be quick stuff. And then when Vine and Musically and stuff came out, it's over. It's over. Superman 2600. Oh yeah, we just saw that. Kids today know what really matters in seeing a movie roll into the classroom usually means it doesn't matter if you absorb this. Yeah. My mother was not a fan of some of the material. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Why not, dude? Gotta tell your mom to be cool. Be cool, mom. It's a kid's game. Totally. Look, it's a happy squirrel. A game about a happy squirrel saving the world. Soundtrack in that game, though, is really good. Like, side note, Conker's Bad Fur Day is like a really sick soundtrack. Let's try it. You wouldn't download a car, yep. It's theft. You wouldn't steal a car, would you? How dare you watch this person's 240p camera recording where people are standing up and walking around of Shrek 1. How dare you watch that? Bootleg. Alright, let's do this one real quick, because this was a little sneaky. This is a little sneak fairy right here. There we go. And we could also just go straight across here. I don't want to just... There we go. We'll go over here. We'll go over here. Mash that A button. Like Dora, because she would go on solo adventures with no adult supervision. I mean, Nickelodeon had Cartoon Kids with adult vision, Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and Cartoon Network. Like, yeah, I mean, those were actually really good cartoons. Those were really, really good. And I watched a lot of like Looney Tunes growing up too, but some of the cartoons we had in the 90s were like actually really good. 90s and early 2000s were really, really good. 3D printing now, the entire you wouldn't download a building thinking no longer true, and you wouldn't download a car now. Yeah. Not sure how well that would work though. I mean, you could download a car just fine, but can you drive a 3D car? It'd be kind of sick if you could. I'd be kind of scared too. It's like those people that like 3D print like firearms and stuff. It's like, you just never know when it's gonna fail. You could 3D print like a frame to a firearm or whatever, and then after like 10 shots it just falls apart. Like, what would that happen to like a 3D printed car? You'd get like 10 miles out of it and then it would just like collapse. Maybe. You can drive a 3D car if you lock in. Oh yeah, chat, lock in. Drive the 3D car. We need ice arrows for this to come back. So let's go down more. If you have Netflix, the Magic School Bus original and reboot are on it. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, my wife has Netflix, so maybe I'll tell her, 'cause she likes that kind of stuff. We like sometimes just going on like the Roku and just looking up like really old movies. Like, we'll go periodic, like by era, so we'll go to like the 80s and 90s, and we'll go to like the 60s and 70s, and like some of the coolest stuff I've seen was from like the 30s. Like movies from like 1920 and 1930 that revolve around like just some small set. Like, there was one like not rom-com, but like maybe back then rom-com, because it wasn't like very funny, but it was kind of like old humor that I guess was funny back then. And it just revolved around like two people in a hotel. Like, and it was like so interesting. It was so cool to watch it. It had like an orchestra that obviously played, but it was like really like badly recorded, and you could like barely hear the people talking. It was so interesting to watch. It was like one of the first, I guess. Oh no, I know what boss this is. No, this is my least favorite boss, because there's no way to cheese him that I know of anyway. Oh no. Okay, get your bombs ready. We're gonna blow this dude up. Wart. Whenever I see the word Zelda and water in the same sentence, I get anxious and irritated. Understandable. As a kid in music class, we watched a musical live kid show called We Sing. Oh yeah, We Sing. That's a good series. It's like a book series too of like songs. Like We Sing America, We Sing Christmas, We Sing. Yeah, it's a really good elementary music series of children's songs. And the arrangements are pretty good too. Yeah, We Sing America, like patriotic songs, and it'll like help give the teacher like a ton of songs to teach the kids for themed concerts throughout the year. Just drop bombs and spin attack. Goma, how you've changed. Yeah, Goma evolved, bro. Or maybe, is this like Goma's like last evolution? Like look like a kind of ghastly. They go from like a big bug to ghastly. Homies in the chat, massive W, let's go. Ethan showed up, let's go. I watched the Train and Musical Mansion ones. Oh yeah, dude. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. I'll have to look it up, but there's probably at least 15. It's such a good series. A good asset for elementary music teachers. If the kids can handle it, you know. It's getting harder to motivate kids to sing. I don't know if it's a culture thing or what, but I eventually get them there. But I have a lot of musical colleagues that even in band, I make them sing. They're like, "Well, I'm in band, I don't want to sing." I'm like, "Bruh." My top quote to the kids is, "If you can't sing it, you can't play it," and it's always true, because if they can't sing it, it means they can't read it, and they're gonna learn to read whether they want to or not. So I make them sing all the time, and they throw a hissy fit, but then they get better and they get over it. But yeah, it's always a little bit difficult to get kids to sing. That's right. If you can't sing it, you can't play it, and that's gonna be etched on my tombstone. They can even like put it above loving father and husband. Just put it right there. Get the little chisel out and make it happen. If you can't sing it, you can't play it. And some guy will prove me wrong. Some like tone deaf guy will come up and be like, "Yeah, I can't sing a scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do," and then just play something crazy on like a clarinet. Like they'll show me up in my grave, but for 99% of people, if you can't sing it, you can't play it. Oh, hold on, wait. I'm like, oh, let me catch up on the chat here. You guys are actually popping off. I love this. This is, there we go. The chat's here, bro. We may have to stay a little bit later with the chat here, if y'all don't mind, because now I'm fired up. I've been listening to more podcasts. Just listen to some guys who did 12 hours of 2 episodes going over the history of Boogie 2988. Bruh. It was hilarious because some of them had no idea who Boogie was. Dude, don't get me started on Boogs, bro. Let me catch up on the chat, then we could dish it out. If you can sing it, you can play it. Exactly. What's your opinion on a music teacher on Conjunction Junction being possibly the best Schoolhouse Rock song ever made? Yeah, and I also like Lonely Bill. That's a good one too. The one that stuck with me forever though is when they were counting by threes. They were like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, and they're like counting by threes, and a triangle has 3 sides, and the chair has 3 legs and everything. That's kind of like where I'm at with this Schoolhouse Rock. That one is stuck in my head, permanently stuck in my head. Oh, sorry. Childhood was Scholastic. I watched 2 animal musical cartoons. Yes, dude. Scholastic was awesome too. Yeah. The best song is I'm Just a Build. Correct. Alunda's provoking the Boogie Bingo. Yes, baby. Oh, Molly in the chat. W Molly. I needed 2 more squares to win this week. 3's a magic. Yes, dude. Exactly. And I have kindergartners singing in Latin. Let's go. Yeah, dude. That one's like permanently stuck in my head. That 3, 6, 9 one. The power of 3. That one like permanently stuck in my head. In the best way. That one just such a bop. Okay, so now we have ice arrows, so we can get to the last area. But we can also get here by turning enemies into ice. Look at that. W Molly. I'm still waiting for my stickers and tiger poster for my zoo books order. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. You're not probably not gonna get that. That's long gone. They sent it to the forest, but you just weren't there, Jackie. Yo, M in the chat, Wing Molly. Let's go. Welcome, M. I don't think I've seen M before. Just M. Molly. M in the chat asking for Molly. Molly, did you hear him? Molly? Molly. Sorry, that's a bit of an inside joke. Alright, no more fairies in here. We're good to go. Yo, hey, someone's hitting the party streamers. I see you. W Molly from Jackie. Look at that. Omega W Molly. Maximum W Molly. Yo, Steven in the chat with the corn in the chat. Yo, corn's back in on the menu, y'all. Fresh shipment of corn from Steve the tuba player. We got some of the IRL folks in here, dude. Now it's a party. A corn party. We're playing Majora's Mask. Yeah, we got some of the IRL homies in the chat. Or should I say IRL trolls in the chat. Don't make me get the mod to ban y'all. Send you to ban world like who's the other guy? Who's the not Boogie? Who's the other guy that sends them to ban Wings? Wings of Redemption. Don't make me send you to ban world like Wings. Shadow Realm population you ban forever. Dude, yeah, everybody showed up like halfway through the stream. I guess I'll have to go a little bit longer. Again, I don't mind. Well, I gotta catch up on the chat. Y'all popping off. Cornstorm kindled again. Let's go. Yeah, no money to get unbanned, bro. You gotta... I'm gonna pull a DSP, get your bingo cards out, and I'm gonna ban you. And you have to write me like a 5-paragraph essay and send me $50 if you want to get unbanned. Because that's how successful streamers do it. And it can't be a super chat, and it has to be directly to my PayPal account because YouTube takes a 30% cut. I'm not kidding. These people exist. There's a reason they're called lol cows. The graveyard where all my dead Yu-Gi-Oh cards live. Yeah, that's right. The Shadow Realm. You're just out of here, bro. Gone forever. How did you get unbanned from Mario Maker? I never got unbanned from Mario Maker. I think actually 2 or 3 people in the chat were here for that. Way back when, in the old college days. Piece of fingers hovering over the ban button. Dude, banned from Miiverse, banned from Mario Maker. Sad to see. Yeah, dude. Then they had what's his name? They had like this weird guy called Wii U Chat on Miiverse, and he would just like comment on everybody's posts like, hey, let's live chat, like let's Wii U live chat. And, you know, there's like kids there, bro. It's like a Nintendo platform for like kids. So there's like this one creep just like going in like the MeChat, the Miiverse, Wii U MeChat, whatever forums, just like, hey, let's live chat. And then I get hard banned. Oh, dude, we're getting jumped right now. Hello? I get hard banned for like saying that someone's Mario Maker stage was terrible. I don't even think I didn't even like use any profane language. I was just like, this map was awful. Like, I don't even think I said don't make another one. It was just like, this is like probably the worst map I ever played. And then, because it was like, you know, it was like a troll map or whatever. And then I just got like, within like 2 minutes, I was just banned forever. I couldn't comment anymore. I couldn't use Miiverse. Just permanently banned. And if they bring it back in the Switch too, I'm afraid the ban might carry over. Oh, you're right, I did. I drew a poop emoji. You're right. I drew a poop emoji. You're right. That actually, you know what, Max? That might have been Mario Maker 2, because Mario Maker 1, I said it was bad and I got banned from Miiverse. Mario Maker 2, I got banned from, I guess, the new Nintendo one, because I drew a poop emoji because it was a bad stage. It was like a horrible stage. I was like, well, I can't type that it's bad because then I got banned. So I'll just draw a picture. I also got banned. I got banned again. So these guys turn into frogs, and we can wear the conductor Don Giro's mask and get them to perform in the Froggy Choir. They could sing Froggy style. Ah, Don Giro, it's been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be you came all this way looking for me? Ah, you need not say a thing. Upon seeing that face, I understand. Is it true? But I had heard that it was still winter in the mountains. When spring comes, I shall definitely go to the mountains. Yeah, we need our star tenor, bro. I came all the way to the water temple to find you. Teach kids Latin and they'll turn into frogs. Dude, we can make a sick movie about that. I think there is one, and there's a killer alligator that plays a trumpet solo. Boss key. We're blowing through this dungeon. Hold on, wait, I gotta catch him on the chat. Boss will get banned from Splatoon for real. Father of my child, he has lots of coffee mugs about poop, dude. Yeah, that happens. Haven't you seen Wicked? Yeah, I pooped today. That's true. It's a Mario one. My brother got it for me for Christmas. And it's like Mario with a cap with a P on it. Like a brown cap with a P on it. And it's like obviously some like Chinese, like, it's like poorly, like, it looks like Mario's like super stretched out and just like really poorly put on this mug. It's like the worst Photoshop edit. Probably a Microsoft Paint edit. Like, my thumbnails look better than the art job that was done on this poor Mario mug. And he's like jumping in the air all squished, like the stock like Super Mario like Bros Wii from like 2010, jumping in the air. It's like, I pooped today. That's the mug. My kids float around the room and scream at me, but they're great singers. Should hear them in. Oh yeah, I mean, kids do be like that. The poor editing. Oh yeah, we pay top dollar for the poor editing, not like completely. So I think what we can do is we can go to Cafe's house at like noon here. We're gonna keep doing this dungeon. We could freeze this and keep going. We're missing a few fairies, around maybe half of them, or just under half. Yeah, and so I think we're right on track. I've beaten this dungeon so many times because I used to get so frustrated about it because you just go in circles for a long time. But then you got to turn your brain on. We're gonna save just in case the game crashes. You got to turn your brain on for a little bit, and then you're good to go. Yo, let's go. I see the breath of life in the chat. Is that what I'm looking at right now? Yeah, the ice arrow is actually doing something in this game. Imagine. In the remake of this game, you can only use the ice arrows in like certain spots. But in this one, you can use them anywhere, so it's awesome. You take like the Mega Max Milk, and you can make it like all the way to the dungeon by shooting ice blocks. You can only have, I think, 3 or 4 out at a time, but still pretty sick. Whoa. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, we got our doobity-doobity-doo, so we're good to go. Okay. Will we stay up here? No. No. You remember a channel in 2020 called, hold on, Zelda's Universe, when they made Zelda Majora's Mask dub and the characters to talk? Oh, that's cool. I've seen a lot of Zelda Universe's stuff. It's really good. I think I remember when he first started off. He first started his channel maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, question mark, if I'm thinking of the right guys. And they like really popped off. It was like just some fans like talking about stuff. You know, it was generally like almost like a podcast style. Theories and stuff. And then they like really popped off and their editing got really good. There we go. We gotta go up here. The other one's a troll. Gotta ban the other hookshot pad. Oh no. There we go. Just in case. Hookshot pad to troll. Ban him. Alright. We're good here. Fairy, I think. Alright, we're good. So we got water flowing. Now we can go back, I think. Dude, I actually have modern ports of Zelda CDI. I think 2 out of the 3 of them. Maybe I have all 3. That are modern ports. Like PC remade ports from the base code. And they're really good. I played at least the first 2. And I beat them within like 3 to 4 hours. They're actually really good. Like with a functional controller and a decent frame rate. They play very well. And they're actually very charming. The only one I didn't beat was the 2D one, the Zelda, whatever, the one where you play as like Zelda with like a staff or whatever. I didn't beat that one because that one is just kind of bad. But the other 2 are actually very, very well designed for their remakes. All right, so let's go over here, and we're gonna do this. Music class for me growing up was weird. It's sometimes like that. I failed all of them, but I play a bunch of instruments now. Hey man, it do be like that. Especially we're basically all the musicians in the chat here know there are certain teachers you just don't vibe with. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. Teachers you don't vibe with that maybe shouldn't be teaching. Or can learn something about teaching. Weird face jump scares when you switch to first person for a second. Yeah, dude, with the mask on. Yeah, it is the mask texture. So you'll see it, especially with the fairy mask. Like art class, I failed almost every art class. I didn't correctly. Oh, exactly. I love coloring. Exactly. You know, there's many ways to do it right and many ways to do it wrong, right? There is no one way. Every individual is different. They even use Super Smash Brothers U, Young Link to animate him in the videos. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I saw a few modders use that, and in Hyrule, the Hyrule Warriors models too are actually really good, and they've been used for a lot of stuff too. A lot of like fan projects. Oh, dude, that actually could have been a lot worse. Okay. It do be what it is, that's right. Every teacher I had in college, yeah. It probably would be like that. It'd be like that. Every IT. You went to IT college? W Molly. Molly's my new editor. Because she went to IT college apparently, not music school. I'm just playing. Oh no. Well, now we're stuck. This is the end. Oh no, it's not. I'm trolling. We're good. WIT Molly, that's it. WIT. It's just crying. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. You know, professor in college for management. Yep, amen to that, bro. We know that some people just are better players than teachers. Not vibing with teacher ends up being exactly. It's unfair when it comes to art, music, especially. Yeah, sometimes it's just a move, bro. Happened to me with math. I had a math teacher that I liked him as a person, but just it wasn't a good fit for me, bro. Got D minuses for 2 years, and then I had another one that I liked a lot but didn't vibe with in college, and I got a D plus. And then when I redid the class over summer, it was some lady that I vibed with really well, and I got a B. Same math. It's just the way it is. They just do be like that sometimes. Since the Happy Mask salesman scared me, there's another NPC Zelda character named Majora. The flower lady from Breath of the Wild, because she got in the rampage on Link for stepping on her flowers. She's scared. Dude, that was actually a really cool little bit of personality from that game. I like that. Yeah, the lady where she's like, don't step on my flowers. And she would freak out, like by the shrine. That was a fun interaction. We can make this jump, I think. But if we don't, we're gonna slide, which will kind of be bad. But there are hidden fairies here. There are definitely hidden fairies here. Jackie, you know the real problem? She's that me, student. Deer don't have fingers. No. See, this is why we love Steven. He's coming up with just the practical answers. No hoity-toity stuff. Oh, there we go. Cloven hooves. I can hold a kazoo barely. Barely hold a kazoo. That's the hidden one right there. Ah, we lost it to the flip. No. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Alright, now it begins the troublesome part of this dungeon. Going back and forth between the arrows. Did you know the electric kazoo exists and attach party kazoos to guitar amps? No. I missed it. Lol. You only need your mouth for a kazoo anyway. Yeah. How did you two meet? It all began with the kazoo, eh? Kazoo and corn. Kazoo and corn. The meeting of masters. Can we jump from this? Nice. Okay, there's a torch in there as well, but we can also see the chest. Yes. This one's cheeky, bro. Cheeky fairy chest. Alright, now how do we get back up, you might think? Go to the pause menu and get the fire arrows. Corn Zoo? Dude, that's it. Corn Zoo. I had one of my friends got me a trumpet-like shaped kazoo, and my wife threw it away because I was just so annoying with it. That was a L Molly moment. I mean, it was a W for her. It wasn't a massive L for me. And probably a massive W for the house, not gonna lie. And society in general. She made me think of the mask salesman because they both have sensitive feelings when it comes to their anger and tormented Link for violating their favorite things. That's true. I never thought of it like that. And they're like passionate about their art. She's passionate about her flower garden and the time it took, and he's passionate about his mask. That's true. Shoots hookshot at torch. Hookshot drags flaming torch towards you. Yeah, go back, go back, go back, go back. Send it back, send it back. Alright, let's break some boxes in here. Because there are fairies about. I don't remember if they're in boxes, but I do know there are some underneath the switches here. Oops. You must have shot. You must have thought you had the long shot. That's a good one. That's gonna be me in this, the hack coming out tomorrow. Got a playthrough of, Sands of Time coming out tomorrow. And then I got a special thing coming on Saturday. It's gonna be a good week, I think. I hope anyway. Come on now. The mold in the room must be massive. I don't know, dude. I think here mold is probably the least of their worries, yeah? Least of their problems. There's like rats with bombs running around. Oh, hello? Okay, so they want us to do this one way, I guess. Boom? Wrong one. Wrong way, wrong way. Oh, hello? So let's do it like that. While we're over here. Let the water push it up, maybe? Okay, I get it. It clicked. Clicked in my brain. Yeah, must have thought you had a long shot. Why don't you try it again, just to be sure? And you laugh again. When you got him, you got him. Okie doke, we got this guy. Nice. Alright, now we don't want to fall off here. Come on, buddy. Bro. Okay, well, we're gonna risk it. Oh, dude. No! We risked it, and we lost everything. We paid the ultimate price. Exactly what I didn't want to happen. I was like, nah, we got this. But I lied, bro. he most certainly did not have it. Oh, you think Majora's the Masked Man's, like, relative? Is that what you said? I think of Magda? Which one's Magda? Or is that a misspell? Because I'm not... I know they have different names. Like, the character models have, like, whoa, have, like, different names between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So I'm trying to put a face to the name. What Star Fox is this? That's one we should add too. That could be a quick game. You can get Star Fox done in like 2 hours if you're good at the game. If you're not good at the game, it could take forever. But if you're good at the game, a couple hours. Oh, the Flower Lady's name. Yeah. For sure, dude. That's a cool fan theory. Did, do you know if Zelda Universe talked about it? Or did you just come up that, like, by yourself on your own? It's pretty hip if you came up, like, you just kind of, like, played the games and noticed a connection. Yeah, dude. We can definitely add Star Fox 64 to the list. I would add the SNES one, too, but I don't want to torture you guys by watching the game run at, like, 3 FPS. Although, they did release that Star Fox 2, right? That on the Nintendo thing. And I do have a capture card. So we could, like, stream some of the Switch, like, stuff, too, if we want to see, like, Star Fox 2. Because I haven't played that one. Star Fox 10-hour stream? Oh, no, dude. That's legit going to be me, though, because I'm bad at Star Fox. I'm, like, really bad at Star Fox. That was one game franchise that I like. I did it like Sonic Adventure. Like, I beat it once on like one of the characters' campaigns, and I was just like, okay, I'm good. Oh, I didn't even need to do this again. I'm trolling. I was like, I'm good. I don't need to do this again. It's like, like for Sonic Adventure 1, I beat the Sonic one, and I was like, alright, I'm never playing this game again. That's kind of how it was for Star Fox. I was like, well, I did this one route and beat the game in like 30 minutes, and I never wanted to play this game again because I was just terrible at it. But again, that was Star Fox, like SNES, not Star Fox 64. So 64 is probably way better to play. Okay, so we're back here. Okay, we have some options. First of all, we gotta find a ferry. There's 2 ferries left, and there's one in the boss, like right before the boss room. So let's real quick put on the ferry mask and walk through that door again. See what's going on here. No ferry in here. Make sure there's not a ferry in here. Okay. Oh, you brought a Star Fox 2 ROM dev cart? Cool. Sold it to a friend, had an English translation, ran on normal. Wow, that's cool. Holy moly. It was a heavy cart because it was a little weird inside. Oh yeah, that makes sense. One Star Fox 2. Oh, gonna make sure I'm in the right place, doing the right things. There's a ferry. Maybe there is 2 ferries in here. One of them is through here, I think. Right? Yeah, there's a weird one in here. We could like either keep running through the trying to get it here, or we can just put on the ferry mask, let her come to us. And there's one more in here underneath. There we go. We got them all. We did it, dude. We did the water temple in like 4 or 5 in-game hours, something like that. Be pretty good. Uh-oh, we have to beat it first. Alright, let's get these ferries over here. Give them some time. Star Fox 2 was officially released in Nintendo, though. Star Fox 2 is no longer a dude no way story. It is kind of crazy that they released it, though. Honestly, it's crazy. The ferry might have gone back. Oh, there she is. Nice. I was afraid she was back in her bubble. And we're good. We hit all the water pipes to get here. We did this actually, like, almost perfectly. Like, we did this probably as fast as I've ever done it. Gauntlet stream? Dude, there's an awesome gauntlet for N64 that we could do. But we might even be able to do... Something I want to do is I want to look into, like collab multiplayer stuff with... Or, like, collab... Not just with other streamers, but, like, multiplayer with the chat. Like, there's the Mario 64 multiplayer thing. We're going to save the game real quick. There's a Mario 64 multiplayer thing, co-op, which is what I play, like, the Mario 64 Gore mod on, or 60 Gore. And there's a way to do, like, Gary's mod stuff on there, like hide and seek and search and... What's it? Search and destroy or something like that. And I want to see if I can set that up for, like, a live stream and have, like, the chat join, because I think it could take up to like 60 players at a time. It's nuts. It's nuts. So, yeah, I saw someone doing it. I didn't even know it was a thing. I know you could co-op multiplayer, but I didn't know there was like this many. The PC scene is like going crazy right now, making mods like up the wazoo for Mario 64. It's crazy cool, dude. Yeah, I definitely want to look into that. There's even some like you know the Gore mod, you could have like host a server and have people join, and you could all be playing it together, and like all your deaths would be counted and stuff. It doesn't have to be, you know, I'm playing it like a solo run through, but like I could technically oh no, I could technically start another file, and we might die here. Wow, I can technically start another file, and do we have a ferry? Okay. And we could just try to do it as like a community. Okay. Just something to think about. Can we cheese him? Let's cheese him, let's cheese him, come on. Come on, let's see if we can cheese him. Come on, buddy. We don't want to get in his mouth. Oh. Oh, he caught us. Try to cheese him. There's a way you can like hang out under his belly and like just keep hitting him. But maybe it's his head, not his belly. Gotta hit like the side of his head or something. Hello? I know I've done it before. There it is. You have to like hang by his head, but he also will eat you. Oh no, then this thing happens. He makes little babies. Star Fox 2 have been circulating around for a long time. Dude, yeah, before they, for sure. Yeah, that's why it's crazy that they released it. It's like kind of like Mother 1. Like the fans wanted it, like there was so many rumors of there being an official Mother 1, bro. An official Mother 1 cartridge made for the NES, but it just never got released. And like Nintendo just confirmed it when they put it on the Wii U. And then I guess the Switch also. Like it's just, it was so cool, dude. It's crazy. We're trying to get this guy in, trying to cheese this guy as best we can, dude. There we go. I wasn't really into Star Fox. The only Nintendo games I was interested in were Mario and Zelda. Yeah, those are my two favorites too. Since they were the icons of Nintendo, yeah. Oh yes, Splatoon. That's a newer one. That's a really good new IP. A lot of people love that game. I'm not like super into shooters, but a lot of people I know love that game. That franchise, I guess now, right? I've never laughed as hard as when I did when I played Ned Anticipation with friends. Really, yeah. Mods are going hard as of late for a lot of games. It's always funny to watch multiplayer horror games with 60 plus people playing at the same time. Yeah, dude, NES Anticipation. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely thinking that. Maybe I could work it out where like we could do like a, not like a birthday stream for me to do it, but maybe, because that's kind of sudden, because it's like my birthday's in a week. So it'd be kind of sudden to set that up. But maybe we could plan like towards the end of March. We could see if like we can get a bunch of people in the chat to download the Super Mario 64 co-op and like the hide and seek mod. And I could see if I can, maybe I can even make a video about it, like explaining how to do it like I did with the Ocarina of Time patching that I made for Corp. And like a quick like 3-minute tutorial. And we could just do it. Or I can find somebody else's that did it. I just haven't searched. Harry Hatchings Day. Then promise us this. You cooperate with us. Yes! I didn't read the cutscene. Sorry. I feel like a kid again. I was never read. Now I can continue resting in peace. I too must abide the laws of ancient times and again merely watch from a deep slumber. But the evil that haunts this land has not completely vanished, Ray. I shall depart after enjoying Lulu's voice a bit longer. I think the gods can permit that. Hehehe. The gods standing there like looking at their watch, waiting for the turtle. Lollygagging again, huh? Which is the room? There's a heart piece we can get here by messing with the bandmates, but it's kind of a pain in the neck to figure out. I'm going to try to see if I can... Oh yeah, they're on the stage now. They're not rehearsing because she's back. The singer's back because we saved her babies. Not this one. This is the piano player. I think it's the drummer's room. This one might be Lulu's. There's a heart piece in here. Yeah, with the Deku scrub. This is what we're looking for. Because we could cheese this with the Goron if we play our cards right. We just kind of like clip into it. No, we're not talking, buddy. He wants to go to Snowhead Mountain. But I don't want to entertain him. Oh, almost. I know it's a thing. I've done it before. Watch Big Man jump for 10 hours on live stream. Yo, this is it. This is Boogie's next live stream. This is what you're seeing. Oh, we almost had it. This is Boogie's next live stream. Almost. Oh, not quite. The popcorn. Do you enjoy fandom Mario franchises like SML and Super? Dude, I used to really like, I liked SML. I heard about him. I haven't really watched a lot of his stuff, but I used to, there we go. I used to really like SMG4 a lot. Stream eliminate. Dude, boat duel next. Dude, we had so much fun with that. That was just like a, so what I would do sometimes with my friends is like, we would just be hanging out at the house and we just pick like one random like weird looking game. And there's this one like on the Switch, whatever, that's free. Yeah, fun and definitely fun in quotes. And we figured out this really wacky boat racing game on NES on the Switch Online service. And it took us like a day or two to figure it out, but we eventually figured out how like the mechanics of it worked, and we actually beat it. And it was like the most fun I had in a long time. It was really fun. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lulu. Yeah, so maybe we could do something like that too if we run out of ideas. We could just do like a random like Switch Select on their console games that like something we've never played and just dive in, or something I've never played and dive in. Please come to our concert in town. There's a few of them that are like really, really whack. We've kept you waiting just a little bit longer and we'll play for you. Okay. Can't talk to the keyboard player. There we go. I've written a great song. Be patient. Got it. And the drummer. You want to autograph who you want after rehearsal? I think we have to light the torches. Right? Do these torches light? Or are there other ones up there that light? To be honest, I enjoy the SML parody videos than the original. Yeah? Boogie's a monster and deserves to sleep in the bed he made for himself. That's 100% true, Jackie. Don't get me we can get started on that in a little bit. For sure, though. I 100% agree with you. Let's set the mood lighting in here. Yeah, I used to really like SMG4, and he kind of fell off a little bit. He got a little bit, I don't know, cornbally's not the right word, but it just felt like he was kind of done with it. You know, he started doing his own things, and he added himself as like with a custom model and stuff, and I just kind of, I don't know, it just stopped kind of being a vibe for me. But he's been doing this stuff for like 10 years, right? So he's probably on to his other projects. Oh, it's just for, I thought we'd get something special for that, but I guess not. Okay, let's get out of here and let's go to Cafe's house. So you should have gotten the mail by now. Dude, Boogie? Bro. The dude? Just when you can't think these people get worse, bro, they get worse. I don't want to go off the rails too hard because we're having a good time playing Zelda, but like... Dude, this... I don't even know where to begin. I'd have to follow chat and like go back and forth with chat. But I know one of his most recent things was he lied about having cancer. Dude lied about having cancer. Like, bro, hello? Why? For attention, I guess? These people like own the world, dude, at their yeah, he just delivered the mail, I guess. So let's see if we can go to Cafe's house. At least SMG4 made their own franchise. Like, that's true. That's what I mean. I think SMG4 now, he's sort of like not checked out of the Mario stuff, because I know he had a lot of dealing with a lot of like Nintendo's lawyers and things. But I think he's just kind of focused on his own projects now. As he should be. I mean, he got a name for himself doing the Mario stuff, and then he did his own things after that. He got a lot of success. Green hat, green clothes. Andrew wrote about you in her letter. It seems you're looking for a cafe. Can you keep a secret? Oh, we have to go to the Great Fairy. Don't forget. Andrew trusted you. I shall trust you too. I'm Cafe. The cafe we're looking for is an adult, sir. When I look at you, I see a child. I was turned into this by a strange imp wearing a mask. Remember, they call him Imp in this game. But I'm not hiding because I look this way. When I was turned into this, I went to see the Great Fairy at the shrine in the North Gate. But on the way, my precious mask, a wedding ceremony mask, was stolen from me by some prancing man with a grinning face. Well, you're just careless. You're like my partner here. Bruh, imagine. This fairy's... This fairy is not having it, dude. Before my wedding ceremony, I was quite happy. I was targeted because of what I've been turned into. Oh my, I pity you. Dude, our fairy's not nice, bro. This fairy, like... Yeah, that was SMG4. Yeah, he got huge success, bro. He did a lot of great stuff. He basically, I guess, I don't know, maybe he refined his animation or learned how to animate with all that Mario stuff. Like, and write stories. He did it, bro. He did the thing. This pendant, give it to Andrew. You accepted the pendant of memories. Though you may not understand these grown-up matters, you should probably take the pendant to Andrew anyway. So, I've always done this. Keep what we talked about a secret to everybody. So, we talked about this before. I mean, I've heard this before. I've never done it. But you cannot give this to Andrew and do the whole cafe quest and fail. Because cafe will run to the inn and Andrew will be gone. Because by giving her this necklace, Andrew decides to wait at the thing for cafe. At the inn. And if you don't do it, she won't wait. She'll evacuate with her parents on the final day. So you'll come back with cafe and the wedding mask and Andrew will be gone. I've never missed this step, but I watched a video about a guy that did. And he was like heartbroken about it. Because you save the wedding mask and you get everything there. Then you go to see Andrew in the inn at like midnight of the third day. And she's gone. The room's just empty. He's in a room by himself. Oh, did you meet him? Ah, here's some cafe. Thank you very much. Now she says I'll wait for him, right? I've decided to wait for him. I've made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him. Good. Okay. Now, what do? We have to go back to cafe on the third day, right? Or at night? Yeah, look at that. Final day. Okay. I want to go back and talk to him again real quick. And then we can go to the fourth dungeon. Making good time, y'all. Let's see here. Goron face, of course. We have to go to the Great Fairy because we have the fairies, and the last thing I want to do is reset the clock. What am I doing? We're going the wrong way. Totally going the wrong way. Do we get a special letter from him now or something? That we give to the postman? No, that happens later. That happens later. And there's two branches. We either give it to the postman or we give it to Cafe's mom. And they each get us different results. And they both get us very good items that we want. Things that get stolen in this town always end up to the curiosity shop. I'm waiting for that to happen. Stand on that crate and peek into the holes. From here, I check on the curiosity shop's customers. I didn't like SMG4 because I don't like Mario being stupid and it scared me with methods of violence. At least the design changed. It looked really cute and anime. Ah, Banks head on desk. So yes, we could peep through here, through a suit of armor, and see what's going on. And you can, if you show up at the right time, you could see him haggling with the shop owner, the thief, haggling with the shop owner, and the shop owner basically threatening him, saying like, I'm not gonna pay this amount, blah blah blah, or else I'll just tell everybody it was you, like going hard on it. But you could witness the conversation, which is pretty cool. All right, we found another frog, a little frog friend. I don't think we'll do the frog choir yet, but because we'll have to go through like all the dungeons and get all the frogs from all the dungeons, and then we have to go to the several spots in the world and get that. So I don't know if we'll do that yet. Let's go turn in the berries. Yeah, SMG4, yeah, he got like really wild with the violence, and like it just turned into like kind of brain rot after a while. Like just a little bit same old jokes over and over again. That's a little bit too corny and childish for me. But I could see why, you know, why like kids like him and stuff. You know, got the Mario being the butt of the joke all the time, because he used to do it where like Mario, yeah, Mario might have been dumb once in a while, but it wasn't his whole personality. He was still like capable of doing like heroic things. And then they just made him like Peter Griffin, and it's like, bro. You know, it's like the Boogie 2988 trope. Haha, fat guy fall down. Like, it just gets old after a while. Haha, fat guy fall down. Yeah, Jackie, you brought up Boogie, bro. Now you gotta keep talking about Boogie. You gotta tell me why you think he deserves to sleep in the bed he's made for himself. What do you mean by that? What bed are you talking about? And can the bed hold 600 pounds? Dude, AVGN, he just posted a new video. He posted a new one about, I know his new stuff is not like his old stuff, obviously. He's older now and has a family and has less time to edit. But, one of my favorite summers was when I was in high school. I was like 16, and I was or 17, and I just took a summer, and I just watched all of his stuff, and I watched it like every day for like a month. He had so much content. And then I rewatched it. It was just so good. It was just so fun. Like from sun up to sundown while I would like play video games, I would just have his stuff running. It was awesome. One of my favorite summers. Just chilling out. That's gold right there. Like if I ever get like, somebody's like over summer and they just go through like all my playlists and they're just like, oh yeah, I just listened to like Ray play like Mario 64 hacks, like 60 of them for the entirety of like my summer, or for most of my summer. That's like so peak for me. That's just so awesome. Someone just have you on in the background while like they're gaming, like you're just hanging out with like your best friend. It was cool, bro. Good memories with that stuff. But yeah, his new stuff's okay. He just had one on Jax. It's still good, but you know, it's not what it used to be. But neither's the time, right? Nothing is. Let's see. AVGN, no, yeah, right. Not as physical, bed, you goofball. 600 is awfully generous of you, dang. Let's save it just in case the game crashes. Sorry, is it Jax? Atari Sports will always be my favorite. It's Square pushing a smaller square toward another square. E.T. is another classic, it is. He also did, what's it called? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The original ones. He did that one like 4 times. But like the original one was actually quite good. I think that's how I found him. He was just doing like, at the time he was like the angry Nintendo nerd. And he just did all old like NES games. And then he branched out, obviously. Alright, so it's nighttime. So we have to go to his house on the final day. So let's get out of here and let's go to Icana Canyon. Yeah, it was Atari Sports where they had boxing. They had like the boxing where it was like where it was like the robot guys that like punch each other's heads off. Oh yeah, the Earthbound Nintendo Power. Yeah, he actually had a good rant with that one. He's like, what were they thinking with the marketing? Like, it smells like you scratch and sniff a barf monster. Like, who thought of this advertising campaign? 90s is cool and gross. Like, who thought of this, bro? Now that the swamp is cured, the Fisherman jumping game is back. Our little boat's popping off, dude. So, motor boats officially confirmed in Zelda lore. Right? How is this thing getting power? Is it steam? I don't see any steam coming from it, but it's also N64, so... Dude, I hit my head against the wall to figure out the cafe quest. I don't know how I figured it out as a kid. Oh, dude. Oh, sorry. Evenings are the first thing in the morning on my break times. Come back. No. Bro, what? I've never seen that dialogue. This is my break time. Why have I never seen this before? '90s was the gross out. I mean, I guess so, but like, still horrendous idea. Why didn't this game sell while we advertise it with barf and like poop and throw up? Like, okay, who wants to buy that game? We could just go this way to Clocktown, and then we'll roll out. Rubber banding logic. N64 games do that. Maybe that's how the boat works. Rubber banding logic. I thought that was exclusive to... You know what would be a really cool hack, actually? Now that you bring that up. What if someone made like a boat race hack in Ocarina, in like the Majora's Mask engine? And they took that little boat thing and you could like race boats. That'd be kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. That's as far as I got with the idea. So, that's all I have to say about it. It'd just be cool because it'd be like unique. It'd be one of those things that like people would scratch their heads about and be like, the Zelda modding community has gone too far. I know, Alundis, I wanted to play that game too. But the dude's on break. I've never seen that dialogue, bro. Every time I replay these games, I learn something new. It's crazy. There were some SML parodies I enjoyed. Ooh, I have to look those up. I have to look up what... I heard of SML, but I never like really watched his stuff. So I have to look those up. Hydro Thunder Hyrule. Terminal Waterways. Alright. Now we meet these funny like Goron enemies that blow up on you if they hit you. They just straight blow up and die. Really gruesome death. You see like their limbs fly everywhere and everything, like their rock limbs fly everywhere. But we can at the very least get the statue up here. This is my favorite area in the game. It's so cool, dude. Okay. So when we come back with Cafe, this is where we gotta go. We have to come here and hide behind the rock, and I would also wear the stone mask just in case. I don't know if it actually helped. But as a kid, that's what I used the stone mask for, so we could stay kind of hidden with the rocks. Because if he catches you, he runs away and it's over. The run's over, the run's dead. Completely dead. And you just wasted 3 days. I can butte across the canyon. Buttle. Beware of Octoroks. So, now that we have the ice arrows, we can make these guys into ice blocks. And we can go to Icania Canyon. Alright, buddy. Freeze, nobody move. Okay, and boom. Hey, be careful, there's a rock shortage. Wrong game. Wrong game. No rock shortage here, but there is a winter that's killing them all. Here we go. I'm so hungry I could eat an oct. I'm so hungry. I still need to find there was somebody when I was doing Mario Party with Rich, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, on a Saturday. It was a Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning. Maybe it was like right at noontime. And we were in a Discord chat for it. And we were trying to figure out how to, oh, what am I doing? Stone mask. We were trying to figure out how to Can we go in here like this? Oh no. Oh no, I know what we have to do. We have to cure the land first. We're trying to figure out how to get like the stream chat to work with multiple people on Discord. We couldn't figure it out, but we were still on the call. And someone had a soundboard. One of his subscribers was in the chat in the Discord, had a soundboard of like some of the wackiest stuff I ever heard. And it was all, she was just spamming like CDI stuff at one point. It was the funniest thing. Hello? Oh. Yeah, levels are real pain in the butte. Will you try these Ocarina of Time more? Dude, I would love to. I have 1.0 versions of those when they first came out. And now they're crazy. I would love to do... Sorry, I'm stretching. Hold on. Ugh. I would love to eventually do Majora's Mask randomizers, Ocarina of Time randomizers combined, DK64 randomizers, Mario 64 randomizers. I would love to do them on live stream at one point. I would love that. But right now I'm just blowing through, you know, the original stuff. And once that's all archived, we could, the sky's the limit. We could do whatever, dude. As long as like the community shows up and like wants to see it, I'm down for whatever. There's no place for one as full of life as you. Or do you say that you wish to join the dead? That's fine. If that's the case, then sleep gently to the melody of darkness that the great composer Sharp shall play, and join the ranks of the dead. The interesting thing is he's conducting here. He's actually conducting in time. He's conducting in time in a 4 pattern. He's conducting in time in a 4 conductor pattern. His conducting animation is actually correct. The pattern he's doing oh bro, I'm trying to get him in the camera shot without dying. The conducting pattern he's doing, I'll get it eventually. Almost. This will have to do. The conducting pattern he's doing of going down, in, out, and up. So if you're with your right hand, you're going down, left, right, and then up, like you're making little J's, and then bouncing your hand so you keep a steady beat. It's called the ictus. He's doing it exactly right. Like, to the music, they managed to get it right with the game running at like 18 FPS. Crazy. The attention to detail is insane. Crazy. Okay. What is this? This song? No. It can't be. This song. Ah! My grandma conducts Holocaust to God before she must be Catholic. Yeah, because the Greeks do it the opposite way. The Greeks go to right to left, not left to right. Let's go. Fixing the town. So much rain we're collecting the bells. That's why they're blowing all the water out. The trumpets are blowing. Later, buddy. Heyo. We're good to go. Lat, my dear brother, forgive your foolish brother who dreamt of the revival of the royal family. Ye who do not fear the dead. We're just seeing our back right now. Probably was meant for like the child model. With my brother's song, you have broken the curse that was placed upon me. It's all thanks to you. We dead should not be lingering here in this land. It was all a trick of the masked one who had upset things. If you truly do not fear the dead, I wish for you to go to the temple in this land and sever the root of the evil curse that torments us. To do that, I, the only one who knows the way to the temple, shall direct you to the king. The king is in the ruins of Icana Castle, awaiting the coming of the one who will break the curse. I have made my final request. Yo, Super Joe in the chat. Let's go, dude. Was not expecting you to show up, dude. That's awesome. Super Joe. That's the Donkey Kong Supreme guy there. And he just had an awesome live stream too where the chat helped him make a video. It was crazy cool. Yeah, the Stone Tower Temple is awesome. Alright, so now we have to... I think we could just kind of dilly-dally past her with the stone mask. Even though we're like shouting and stuff. The girl comes out, looks at the water. She's like, wow. What's going on? Dude, I'm doing fantastic. Yeah, your stream was fun, bro. It was really, really fun. Thanks for doing it. Life's good, man. I got some stuff coming out this week that I hope will perform well. And we'll just keep building up. You know how it is. Keep building up the community. So, Pamela's the girl, and her dad is, I guess, possessed. This mummy looks different. Sort of like it's waiting for its human heart to be healed. Well, do something. Haven't you figured it out? And if you know, I'm not going to do it here, but if you like lunge at him and try to attack, it's like a really sad cutscene. The daughter like comes in and stops you and kicks you out, and like it's really, really sad. Heart-wrenching. Don't drink the water against the rules. Yeah, dude. Just doing the thing. You know how it is. I'm waiting for my human heart to be healed, and I look nothing like that. Well, not all of us could look pretty like you while we're waiting to be healed, okay? What have I been doing this whole time? You haven't been doing anything. You had a bad dream. You were just having a little nightmare. Pamela. Just gonna take his scoot the mask over here. Can you imagine like someone holding up the mask and it's like, could you get out of here already? Get out. You got the Gibdo mask. The mask was once the hideous face of Pamela's father. The mask looks so real that even a Gibdo would mistake you as one of their own. Let them be. Don't you get it? Yes. You're so insensitive. I'm insensitive? After she like made fun of Cafe like that, we're insensitive? Okay. So this is interesting. I guess these marks, are these marks like Japanese like spirit warding things? There's like a reason for this, right? There's like the markings here are, I don't know where I saw it. Was it Pokemon or something? Like the ghost, you remember the ghost episode of Pokemon with like Haunter and Ghastly and stuff? Weren't like these marks in it? Like the tape on the walls or whatever? I'm wondering if there's anything else to interact with. Because it seems like he was a researcher. Again, fully furnished house. You'd love to see it. Didn't have those in Ocarina of Time much. The ranch had them, but that's about it. Okay, so now we have the ability to talk to the mummies, and we could start a super huge trade route with That I guess we can do tonight if the stream's up for it. Fairy Fountain, we're good on that. Don't need to talk to her, we know she's gone. But we could definitely do it tonight if the stream's up. But if not, we could just do it Fridays, no sweat. That's a Poe mini game over there. Stone Tower over there. Can't get far without the mirror shield. I mean, the reward. They need a lot of stuff here. They need like milk and water and bugs. And we're in good shape for that because we have a lot of bottles actually. We're in pretty good shape. Let's see what these first guys want. I know one of them wants a blue potion. Where's the mask? Oh, I just had it. I'm trolling. Okay. I want to also go back to cafes real quick because it's almost time for me to peek on the shop. Leave it. Leave it. Leave me something delicious to chomp on. Something that sprouts when it's watered. Preferably 5 of them. So he wants beans. Beans? Go away. Away. Leave it. Leave it. Leave me something blue that bestows health. That's oddly specific. If you don't have it, I have no need for you. Away. Okay, so we need a blue potion. We definitely need, like... We need beans for sure, which we can get right now. One of them is, like... The one that was my favorite was... There's one, he's like, leave me something small and creepy. And he's talking about bugs. You gotta, like, leave him spiders. Amazing Pokemon reference, but I don't know. Yeah, see, it reminded me of that as a kid, like Gen 1, like with Haunter and everything. Not sure if it's reference to something else though. Seems like the paper that you see in the face of Chinese zombies. Oh, but maybe the same. Yeah, I got to look it up. Like I thought there was a way for like warding off evil spirits. Maybe it wasn't Japanese. Maybe it is Chinese, and I'm just wrong. But I thought it was like a Japanese like mythology sort of thing. And they had like outfits that went with it, like pale face makeup and like a blue or purple like hat, like kind of like Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z. Pokemon is part of Nintendo. I've enjoyed the series. Dude, Pokemon is phenomenal. It is like a whole world sensation. Pokemon was just groundbreaking, just period. Why don't more Zelda games have a above the well level? And not any level not under the well counts. Symbol. Super Joe, what have you done today? I edited, I have a video coming out Saturday that I edited for like 4 hours, like just today and then yesterday. And I don't know how you guys do it, bro. I have so much respect for you guys that are doing edit stuff. It's crazy. I was like, the video is an hour of footage, but it took me like 8 hours to edit it. And it's not even like particularly like fantastic, you know what I mean? But I'm just like bad with an editor. So I have immense respect for you guys. Leveling out sound, all of it. All of it. Dude, exactly. For you, that's like, that's just another Tuesday, bro. That's a half day for you. I was like, my brain hurts, bro. Especially after that DK thing. the 12 days of DK, or rather 25 days of DK. Alright, so we're gonna go see Cafe real quick. I think it'd be a good move. Then we want to get a blue... Can we get a blue potion here? I don't know if we can yet. Oh, we can, because we have the mushroom. Hold up. Yes, we can. We have the mushroom. From the DSP mask. Hold up. Pause. Let's go see the sisters. Oh no, dude, it's all good, man. Yeah, I'm trying, bro. Trying to put a little more, you know, trying to get a little more traction any way I can. Oh no, we can't. She's out to go get her sister. She's out of here, bro. No one's in the shop. That's right, man. The more you do it, the better you get at it, and you find the right tools for the job and experiment with different things. There's just so many different I remember that when growing up with video editors, there was so much less like online stuff and stuff that just kind of, it's like even something simple and goofy like Windows Movie Maker, right? Gone out back to the woods on a little errand, so we can't get potion right now. But like now there's everything like that's not like Da Vinci is really good, and there was another one I tried that I really liked, one something or something like that I was fiddling around with. But a lot of these things now, it's like all online based, and it's like it just doesn't run well. It just doesn't run well, and it's sort of disappointing. Because I remember even like basic stuff, basic baby stuff that was simple to use would at least run well because you would download it. But now anything simple is like all online, and it just kind of runs like dookie. Or maybe my PC's just bad, but Windows Movie Maker 2002, dude. If it's not the blue screen with the white text, I don't want it. Give me blue screen, white text any day. I was busy minding my own business picking mushrooms. That's anytime someone comes up to you and says that, I was just there minding my business. That's class A lie, bro. The kids do that all the time. So there I was minding my own business, and you go and something's like demolished. They destroyed a drum, and they're like, there I was minding my own business, and the drum just fell over. You have anything to give you energy? I can give you a mushroom. Would you like a magic mushroom? I only enjoyed Pokemon since I was a kid, watching the show on Cartoon Network, but not much anymore since. Oh, well, yeah. When I was a kid, Pokemon had like just dropped, and I was playing like Pokemon Blue on the Game Boy and watching the cartoon. It was crazy, dude. It was what a time to be alive. What a thing to experience in the moment. I still love Gen 1 and Gen 2 are still my favorites. I go back. I play Pokemon Blue like once or twice every year, and try to like find a different team, but I always end up like picking Snorlax and Gyarados. I remember doing one run where I was like trying to be like Red from the comic. I put like Venusaur at the start, and I caught a Poliwag and made it a Poliwrath and stuff. Snorlax, Gyarados. I just went a full Red run, just because it was fun to do. I did another one where I'd like Pokemon I would never use, like Coughing, and it's cool, bro. It's just fun. So much fun. Do you need some? I know where your sister is. Yo. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the shop. All of the above, yeah. Windows. That's right. Windows Movie Maker 2002 or bust. Windows XP or bust. My mom used to give me PowerPoint to essentially make basic. Dude, that's awesome, dude. And I now I don't know if it never felt this way, but it feels like the Microsoft stuff now is so expensive. It's like wicked. Like the Microsoft Office stuff is so expensive, dude. I remember being able to like scam it for free, but I guess like Microsoft tightened up. I never paid for clip art. I always stole it. Fight me. I never paid for... there were ways you could like keygen. I remember way back when I had a friend that would use like Sony Vegas to edit. Like when like edit YouTube poops from like 2005 or no, maybe that's too early, 2005 or 6. And I have the ingredient for you. Okay. And he keygened it. He would use something called, I shouldn't probably say this on stream, but he used a program that generated a key, and he just got it for free. I thought it was like the craziest thing in the world. He's like, yeah, I have this professional video editor for my YouTube poops now. And like he would load it up and it would run like at 3 FPS because the computer was like an E-machine. It was like a hunk of junk E-machine. And he's like, I'm not using Movie Maker anymore for my YouTube poops. I'm just like, okay. I mean, I thought it was cool at the time, like doing picture-in-picture and stuff was cool, but like it ran like colossal duty. Colossal dookie. He said it like just like that, dude. Sony Vegas YouTube poop shout out, but like yeah, it was so funny, bro. So funny. When I was watching the Owl House, Emily's mom, Odala, reminded me of the Rocket Jesse. Sure, shallow. Sorry, I'm mumbling, but I'm reading. Yeah, dude, Team Rocket. That was the duo, bro. So we're here so we can kill this bird. Alright, chat, welcome to my live stream where we're going to kill the bird that robs people and get 200 rupees so that we can rob him to get some soup for a mummy, a dead guy. Welcome to my live stream, chat. I used to use fire arrows, but I don't know if they're any stronger or not. I just kind of did it for fun. Grade A under A. Oh, the grade A under A. Shout out. What's he doing now? YouTube poops on E-Machine with Windows Movie Maker's peak, dude. Yeah, E-Machine. I think that may have been like when was E-Machine like their own thing before Dell bought them? Because I remember like I always had like Dells. I have a Dell now. I mean, I have a workstation from like. Oh, dude, did he die? Could we get... Oh, okay, depth perception is good. Let's go to cafe really quick and make sure he's at the house. It may have been before Dell bought them. And because I always had... Even now I have a Dell workstation that I just slapped in like an RTX 2080 in. 2080 Super because I'm cheap and I want a game on a budget. So I pay like $150 for a workstation from like 6 years ago. With a Xeon processor that's basically like an i7, like that's like 4 or 5 generations old, and then I just slap a GPU in there so I can get like a decent running rig 1080-60 for like 250, 300 bucks. Because I'm cheap. But yeah, my friend like always swore by E-Machines, and he must have gone through like 6 of them, like 6 E-Machines, and every one of them was a hunk of junk, bro. Every one of them. I don't think they lasted like more than a year. And like, I remember going through high school and it's like, all right, time for you to get another machine, bro. Every year we'd go over there. It's time, buddy. It's time. Time to hang up the E-Machine. Yeah, this machine is, yeah, it's like those old compact computers. Like the compacts, like this will be a compact from 2000. It's locked. Oh no, maybe we have to come back in the morning, or we can just go down there and see what's going on the shop ourselves. Because I think the curiosity shop guy actually runs in the cafe's house, and he's like, okay buddy, this is what's going on, and like rats him out. Let's see. Yeesh, you frighten me. I keep special hours for folks like you. Try coming back at 1/2 never. The pop-off is so funny. I got nothing to sell. Can I buy something? No. We could probably sell him a fish. Like the lady in Ocarina of Time, the beggar, you could sell a fish for some quick money. Alright, let's get that potion. And I guess we'll do the trade sequence. There comes a flow eventually with the trade sequence that you can start finding everything you need to get in the well. It gets to a point where eventually you don't need to leave anymore, but the first 2 or 3 you have to come from the house. Oh, what am I doing? This isn't the swamp. The first 2 or 3 you have to go out your way. Do you play licensed video games? What do you mean? This is totally legit licensed game on a licensed N64. It's completely legit and definitely not an emulator. I'm just kidding. Yes, I play licensed games. I'm not sure I fully understand the question. But yes, I think I play licensed games. It has the official Nintendo seal and everything. The blatant gore on racism for shame. 1.5 stars on Yelp. 1.5 stars for being funny at least. Yo, Teal Trumpet in the chat. 14 viewers right now? That's what I see on my screen. Crazy. Nice. Unrelated, but what's your IP? I see some party streamers. What's your IP address again? Hey, but you know, yeah, just like, hey, you want to drop your credit card information, buddy? about to go look in your bank account for my Nintendo lawyers. Don't forget the 3 digits on the back. Yeah, of course. And your social security number, all that non-important stuff. What's your asset? You just read my mind, Joe. What's your asset? Unrelated. Jackie. Oh, Jackie, I cannot wait to see you. I hope to see you on Friday. You didn't drink it all for yourself. She's like, where's my sister? Oh, we didn't need to pay for it. We just went out of our way and killed a bird for nothing. But it was fun, so... Okay, let's go to the well. Jackie, have a good night. I'll probably be on for maybe another 30 minutes or so if the chat's okay with it. Because I do have work tomorrow, but I start a little bit later. I started around 8, which is kind of nice. Because the kids are testing in the morning. So I can kind of just kick it for like the first hour of the day. We need to go here. Yeah, Jackie, have a good night. It's always fun to see you. Always a pleasure. Alright, so we could do this trade sequence tonight. Tomorrow morning... I didn't expect to do this, but that's fine. Because we're still on a 3-day cycle. We're making a lot out of this, like, third 3-day cycle. Every 3-day cycle, we kind of, like, been hard on the paint. Alright, big boy, going down. No fall damage. Peak bod right there. Which is social security. Totally unrelated. Alright, so let's get this guy his beans. And we'll get this guy his blue juice. His grape drank or whatever. Blue Kool-Aid. Or maybe it's Gatorade. Ah, this, I bear no remorse. Ooh, have you played SpongeBob? Yeah, you gotta get the blue juice. SpongeBob games, Battle for Bikini Bottom is what I played. And I also played a 2D platformer on Game Boy that was kind of terrible. Hey, do you know Updog? Yeah, you know Updog. What's Updog? I got him. Dude, that's my favorite one to pull on the kids. Yeah, it's Updog. We're learning a new song today, or a new scale today. It's called Updog. And then when you get them, you gotta make a huge deal out of it. It's like not funny, unless you like totally freak out about getting them. Do the whole knee slap dad thing, all of it. A hand is coming for us. Something deliciously fresh. I think this one's a fish. We have to leave this guy a fish. Leave it, leave it. Something that makes a blinding flash, preferably 10 of them. 10 Deku nuts. What's up, dog? Alright, so these guys give sticks, but is there a way to stun them to give us... I don't think there is a way to stun them to give us nuts. There's other ones that'll give us Deku nuts. There is a torch here, so is there a... And what did this guy want? Delicious, a fish. Okay, let's go the other way. There's probably fish and Deku nuts and stuff on the other side. Oh, what am I doing? We have the bunny hood. We just pop off. Okay. There should be a fish in there. Bruh. Fishy coming up. Something deliciously fresh. And let's keep going. Okay. They wanted us to do one thing, we did the other. Problem solving. Leave it, leave it. Leave me something deliciously fresh. Your fish, sir. Oh, your voice acting is very soothing. What mic do you use? I actually have a really bare basic Audio Technica XLR. I don't know if it's a 2020 or a 4040. I got it for like 60 bucks used. So probably a 2020. I could look at it, but my room's pitch black right now. But I use it for a lot of, like, when I would record like songs, I would record it with instruments. It worked fairly well. It's connected to a Focusrite, which I know some people are not about Focusrite. Focusrite works well for me. I could use this mic. I have a better mic. I have a Royer ribbon mic that I use for like recording like trumpet audition stuff. Like if there's an orchestra or something and they need a virtual audition, I'll use my Royer mic. But this is the mic I use for basically everything else. Like if I'm just casually recording like 4-part harmony stuff for like my choir students, or if I did one thing where I was like singing Christmas carols in 4-part harmony and sending it out to like my family. Or if I'm recording, like if I'm playing tuba, trombone, and trumpet, and I'm recording that, I'll angle the microphone certain ways for each of the horns, and it works pretty well. So, yeah, that's the long-winded explanation of more than likely an Audio-Technica 2020 that I got on Amazon really cheap. Dude, yeah, the Royer mic, that's like a ribbon mic that I'm very careful with it because I know the ribbon mics can only take so much abuse. And if you like overload it with like the 48 volt, it'll like completely implode on itself, supposedly. I need H2O. Here's some hot water. Oh, dude. So, yeah, if you don't have it, I have no need for you. Well, it's hot water. He wants cold water. Oh, dude, what happened? Yeah, he just died. That's not the answer they wanted. We could wait for it to cool down, or we just get him normal water. Yeah, dude, Royer's fantastic. Some dumb applied. That's it. Phantom power to a Royer, and it just totally ruins it. Absolutely ruins it. So like my Audio-Technica could take the power just fine, but I have this set up for that. So I'm really deliberate when I use the Royer about the settings, and I use it very, you know, like I said, in rare cases. Like I think I've used it maybe 2 or 3 times in the last 2 years. You know, like, oh, you gotta, you know, we have a trumpet opening for this orchestra. If you want to send in an audition, we'll do virtual first. So I'll pull it out and set up the room for it and do it then. But yeah, 99% of the time I use the Audio-Technica. Because it's kind of like a tank too. It's like a little tank. It could take all the sound I throw at it, and I actually really like the way it picks up my voice quite a lot. Especially for like singing stuff. You know, I could sing like my falsetto high voice, my girly voice, for like the sopranos in the choir. I could sing up there for them, and it doesn't like peak out. It's actually really a solid mic. Exactly, dude. The microphones, a lot of people forget, like, there are people that have like top quality stuff and they still sound like Dookie because they're just like turning their gain all the way up and just screaming into a microphone and like don't know, you know, microphone technique or how to use it and things. So for sure, it's the tool is only as smart as the person that wields it, right? Because there are some people that like exactly setting up the room and the room itself. There are people that you know, that are really successful like live streamers, and they just use like a Blue Yeti USB because they just know how to, and you know, normally people are like, I misread this thing like 4 times. And I have a Blue Yeti. I used it for, you know, for some stuff in college. 4th time I'm going to read this because I'm too busy talking. Leave me something small and creepy. Oh, it's my favorite guy. We gotta leave this guy Bugs. Leave me something small and creepy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. People who use like Blue Yetis or like the Blue Yeti Snowball, and they could just use it so well, you just kind of like don't notice. But you can tell whether eventually, if you have a good ear, you could tell whether somebody's using a USB or a some sort of sound box. Like the little Focusrite I have, the little sound box makes more of a difference sometimes than in the way you set it up than the mic itself, really. Leave it. Leave me something small and creepy. He too wants bugs. I should have used that bug to make more bugs. No. Now we gotta go running around for bugs. Oh, fortunately they're right here. Hello? There we go. And why not just take another one? We have a bottle. I don't need hot water eventually. Exactly, bro. That's what it is. Like, a majority of USB mics are just like not. They're not set up for. I mean, they're really. Some of them aren't even better than some webcam mics. Honestly, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like all staticky and stuff, and you could hear it. Like the core of your voice and the tone of your voice is just like missed out completely, and that's what you want. That you want people to like feel like they're actually talking to a real person. Not some electrified guy on like their cell phone. You know what I mean? Some of these phones, I mean, some of like the phones even have better mics. And like not just expensive iPhones, some like cheapo Androids have better mics than some of the USB stuff I've heard. Oh dude, this quest would be way harder if they didn't like give us anything. They were just like, alright, see ya, kid. Go leave the well for everything. This would be a lot harder. Alright, let's, man, I'm so happy this stream picked up. It was like, for a while there, for like the first hour, I had like three of my regulars, and I'm just like, okay, people are busy, whatever, it's Tuesday night. And then, bro, once that halfway mark hit, it's just like everybody's barreled on in. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to see the community. It's nice to check in. So we got more buggies. We need to find, I think, fish for one guy that we got. We're gonna need hot spring water for somebody, so let's kind of... I don't think we'll need a red we might actually need a red potion. We need milk for one of them too. So since we have bugs, we're gonna kind of like do something a little nutty. We're going to try to take hot spring water and see if we can get there before it goes bad. Quote unquote bad. Thanks for the water, buddy. And then we're going to fast travel out of here. Big fan of Majora's Mask. I haven't done a full run through though. Oh, you haven't, Lucas? Dude, it's my favorite, one of my favorite games of all time. It's like in my top 3. Maybe even top 2. If I didn't play Mario 64 so much, I would drop this game as my favorite of all time. But I keep going back to Mario 64, so that means I must like it a lot. It's like when people ask what's your favorite game, it's so hard to choose. But then I always default to, what was the game I play the most? What's the game I replay the most, more importantly? Leave it. Leave it. Leave me something. Oh, we didn't have Deku nuts. Do we? There's a spot where Deku nut with the Babas spawn. Hello. Deliciously fresh. Maybe it's through here. Oh yeah, dude. It's a loaded game for sure, dude. I mean, the wonderful thing about Majora's Mask is like, you know, we have Zelda now, which is like 10 miles wide, but like an inch deep. You know, no offense to modern Zelda lovers, whatever. I like Breath of the Wild a lot. I was kind of disappointed with Tears of the Kingdom because I wanted to be more. I wanted to be more traditional, but that's a rant for every other stream. So I won't bore you because it's what I always complain about. But this game is, you know, an inch wide but a mile deep in comparison to a game like Breath of the Wild. And to me, that means more. There's like beauty and simplicity, and there's depth. There's so much depth in this game that I don't think Ocarina of Time had a fair amount of depth too. But this game, nothing like this, where there's so much it's like DK64, like with the level of personality and character that you genuinely like get invested with the world. even if it's not perfect, you get invested in it because you actually care about what's going on. You care about the characters. You learn their schedules. You learn their personalities. Makes you want to stick around. Exactly. The games are fun, but I put 300 hours in Breath of the Wild. Great. I never played it after I did that. You know, I ran straight to Ganon. I beat him on a new file with 3 hearts or whatever, and went around the throne room picking up weapons, and then I never played the game again. Tears of the Kingdom, I ran to Ganondorf, I killed him, it was cool. I never played the game again. But like, I could play Ocarina of Time, randomizers, or mods, or the base game over and over again 4 or 5 times a year for 20 hours each, and have a better time. You know, there's something about it, dude. Check my bingo card for Tears of the Kingdom. Dude, exactly, right? Like for me, like Warcraft 3, before Blizzard ruined it, check off your bingo card. That was like, I would play that game like once or twice a year just for the story. Even though the gameplay is kind of slower and more sluggish, it's an RTS game, you know what I mean? A lot of RTS games don't particularly age well in the gameplay department. They take a lot of investment. A ghost, and a big one at that. So we got to get some nuts for the other guy, and then we'll get this guy a ghosty. But you know, some games they pull you in, you care about it. And there are some games that get away, like, you know, something like Warcraft 3, that maybe the gameplay isn't exactly like high action, even though I have fun with it to some people, but the story just gets you invested. But when you have the perfect match like Majora's Mask to me, where the gameplay is pretty rock solid and the story has depth, the story isn't the core of, for me, gameplay is always top, because a game's got to feel fun to play, right? But a good story can save a bad game, and a good story can make a good game something phenomenal, just completely unique. And that's what I think Majora's Mask, it hits those pegs very well. And the craziest part was, we're going to lean in for this. We're going to lean in, not lean in band because we're not DSP, but we're going to lean into the mic for this one. It was made in a year. This game was made in a year. Shigeru Miyamoto said, I made Ocarina of Time, I'm out, I'm never making a game again. Aonuma, the ball's in your court, here comes the pitch. And he knocked it out of the park. Then we have Tears of the Kingdom, which took 6 years to make. I'll say it one more time. 6 years to make. Longest Zelda in development ever. Okay, so we gotta go back and get hot water. Longest Zelda in development forever, ever. And it was boring. Everything was reused. Tears bro, you crazy. I expected more from Tears of the Kingdom 2. Directed by dude, bro, where's, okay, rant coming. I'm sorry, we almost made it out. You almost made it to you almost made it to the end of the stream, but we kept going because 10 refreshing blasts. Bombs, question mark? Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees. Bro, where's my magic? Why are the great fairies glorified blacksmiths and not people that give you magic? You know what would be really cool to have on a magic bar that they kind of experimented in the beta of Ocarina of Time? You know what would be really cool? Sage abilities. You know that like Din's Fire could be granted to you by like the Goron Fire guy? That'd be kind of hip, right? And you could use like real magic. Daruk's Protection, which is just glorified Nehru's Protection, would be really, really sick if you had a magic bar instead of waiting 10 minutes for it to reload when you used it. You know what would be really cool? Instead of Mipha being a glorified res, you'd have a heal. That you can use a percentage of your magic to heal a percentage of your HP. Like Zelda 2 from like 1987. You know what'd be really cool? If Rafiki's ability... Rafiki, bro, is the Lion King. If Rafiki's ability to fly in the air was tied to your magic meter, so you get a super jump. Like Zelda 2 from 1987. Dude, the bingo card should be maxed out right now. Why did the Great Fairies give you magic in every other game? And then in Breath of the Wild, they're demoted to a blacksmith. When every other Zelda game also had blacksmiths that could upgrade your gear. Zero, it made design choices that were great, like the beautiful overworld. Then they make like such goofy design choices that make no sense. No sense, dude. The whole card's filled. Zelda 2, look, Zelda 2 is an acquired taste, but there were some things it did very well. You know, even Ocarina of Time, dude, Ocarina of Time, all the medallions in Ocarina of Time were supposed to be spells from the sages. Din's Fire, the wind one, the Forest Temple was supposed to be a wind spell. They were all supposed to, and you could enchant your arrows. Shadow Temple, you could have dark arrows, and to go with your light arrows. They had all this stuff in like beta and alpha Ocarina of Time like mapped out. And then they're just like, yeah, you know, nobody likes traditional stuff anymore. Let's just make Skyrim and put Link's face on it. You know, all the personality the game had. Let's just like take that back. Psych. Sorry. I'm going a little bit hard. And I liked I really did love Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts Simulator with cringy dragon. I'm sorry, dude. The dragon stuff to me was like so cringe, and I wanted to like it so bad. And the full like circle of the story is like super sweet and super cool. But, you know, and then, dude, my dog, what's his name? Light Temple guy. What's his name? The old man guy that's also the owl, right? They made him like a furry goat guy. And I have nothing against furries or furry goats, but I'm just like, this guy he was already established in the lore as the light sage, and you make him like some goat guy. So like the hero and Zelda are descended from like goat people. Like what are the design choices here? What is happening? What's happening? I'm like an old man. What's happening to my Zelda game? What's happening to my Zelda game, bro? Why is my Zelda game goat people now? Why do I have the arm? Why do I have the arm of a goat man to get special abilities when I had magic before? And magic rings and stuff. I don't know, bro. Some of the design choices, I'm just like, what's happening here? What's his name? Rauru? Rauru, I think was his name. Rauru, the light sage, the goat man. Like, hello? Same reason why I didn't like Twilight Princess. Why am I a wolf? What does this have to do with what's happening here? This section of the game like makes what is a good game unfun for me. Like, why is this, you know, whatever. I'm just old and dumb. What do I know? I just want the same game over and over again. I'm just, you know, let's take what we did with the old game and do more with it and make it better. Or we could just turn everything on its head and just kind of, you know, pray. Because he's the goat. He literally was the goat. Dude, don't get me started, dude. Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword are two of the best games in the Zelda franchise that are marred by horrendous padding choices. Twilight Princess, it's everything with a wolf. You're on an adventure to save the world, and you have some of the best dungeons and boss fights in the game. And then you're just like, oh, the kids are missing. Go smell the children and find them. What? Don't ask around the town and ask like people for help. Don't say like, hey, you know, Hyrule in Twilight Princess, Hyrule is like packed with people. It looks awesome. Like the market is like active and there's like Gorons and stuff and people running around and like buying stuff and whatever. Don't talk to any of them. Don't interact with the civilians. Smell children and find lost children with your nose. This is a Zelda game? This is Zelda? This is peak Zelda to some people? Hey, ride a Beyblade. We know it was cool for one boss fight and we'll never use it again, but here's your item. Dude, Mario Sunshine, bro, more padding. What did this guy want? Let me talk to the mummy again. Sorry, Mario Sunshine, bro. You know what's really fun? Jank controls, and I don't something rich in calcium. Okay, this boy needs some milk. I don't mind the jankness of Sunshine because it was GameCube and whatever. Like, but you know what I do mind? The last 40 shine sprites of the game are coins. I want you to go to every world and collect 15 coins or 25 blue coins. And then we're going to pad the last 25% of the game with them. Everything else in Sunshine, I could forgive. Even the pinball machine with the jank terrible physics, I can forgive that. I can forgive that. What I can't forgive are the blue coins. I've 100%ed 2 games in my life that I will never 100% again. One of them was Skyward Sword. I did it as a kid, and I was like, it took me like 55 hours. And I was like, I'm never doing it again. And then I got a 4K texture pack from the same guy that made the Luigi's Mansion one. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Skyward Sword with a controller on Dolphin, and it'll maybe that was the problem. Nope, it wasn't the problem. It's just a bad game because it has too much padding. When you get the music notes to get like, oh, I'm just trolling right now. When you get the music notes to progress, and then someone says, thank you for bringing me the music notes. Oops, I dropped them. Can you get them again? Bro, who said like, yeah, that's a great design choice. Nice job. You know, you spent 30 minutes getting these music notes swimming around a flooded forest, and then the person drops them back in the water after you got them. Who approved this? Who approved this? Who approved, like, that was a good design choice for gameplay? Who was like, oh yeah, that's fun. I loved Sunshine, but for me, it was 100%. I 100% in Sunshine once as a kid, and then I did it over, like, summer, like 3 years ago when I got a 4K texture pack for that as well. And, okay, something warm, so we gotta find this guy. Okay, we gotta actually turn my brain on for a second and not just rant. When I had to do the blue coins, it killed it for me. Sunshine is such a fun game that if they worked out that horrendous system for the blue coins, it would be a phenomenal game. Honestly, it would be a phenomenal game. Who approved this? Me playing the robot fighting video game and lost judgment. But you know, there's, you know, even Wind Waker, right? Like, I love Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker. Triforce Fetch Quest? Dude. Who wants... You know, I remember playing the Wind Waker and beating it once, and then I would just play the game again. I would get to the Triforce Fetch Quest, delete my file, and restart. Because I just didn't want to do it. The watermelon level was frustrating, but it's also, at least it's one of those things that's like, you can get good to fix it, right? Like, if you get good at, like, not touching anything with the watermelon, it's like a skill check, right? Because if it just taps one little thing the wrong way, it'll just randomly explode. I always thought that was kind of funny as a kid. Because, like, you had to be so careful with it, and like, Super Mario Sunshine's kind of like snappy movement, jank but snappy movement. You got to be super careful and cautious. That and the boat, bro. We cannot complain about oh no, we cannot complain about Mario Sunshine Watermelon while that lava boat exists in the last Bowser level. We just can't. We can't do that. That's not allowed. That'll get you banned. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That lava boat was cruel, dude. So cruel. Oh no, our water's about to melt. I mean, our water's about to melt, bro. Our water's about to get cool. My favorite Mario game are the Galaxy games. They're good. The Galaxy games are really good. My only issue with Galaxy, I love Galaxy, and Galaxy 2, this is the wrong guy. The run's dead. This is the wrong guy. This guy needs milk. We went the wrong way. My only issue with the Galaxy games is that they could be a little bit slow. But that's because, you know, it's because I'm used to Mario 64, which to some people fairly is jank, so I get it. Mario Galaxy a little bit slow, and I don't think he has a dive. He has a long jump, which makes it arguably better than Sunshine in some respects. If Mario Sunshine had a long jump, it'd be a much better game as well. There are some hacks that put like, sorry, I just totally blew out the mic. There are some hacks that put the long jump in the game, and it's awesome. It actually feels fantastic to play. But yeah, I need my long jump and my dive, which for some reason is in the first 3D Mario and the last 3D Mario, and that's it. Mario 64 had long jump and dive, and then Mario only had one or the other for like 20 years. Which again, like, question mark? I don't know. My favorite Mario game's Hotel Mario. Alright, we need new mod. We need a new mod. Just playing. Just playing. Slow down, dude. I can't keep what game you're ranting about straight yet. Sorry, bro. I'm all over the place, dude. I'm flying wild. I better stop before they put me on the LolCow podcast. Old man rages about children's game. Hold on, dude, Link Between Worlds. Chef's kiss, bro. I don't know how well my mic's picking it up because I have filters on, but chef's kiss for Link Between Worlds. One of the best Zelda games I've ever played, period. And it didn't even need a magic meter. It had a stamina bar, which everybody complains about, including myself. Link Between Worlds, one of the best Zelda games I've ever played. Absolutely phenomenal game. Is this the wrong way again? I feel like this might be the wrong way. It is. We have to go down and then to the left because the cow's in that little square on the map. And then we'll be out of here, I think. You know, something that... Hold on, I'm love the magic meter being... Yeah. Upgrade, wrong guy, you're constantly taking his at 300% mad ramp. Ban me, it's over. Sorry, I'm catching up. I nominate myself for replacement mod. I could, as the chat gets more, we get more people coming, we could definitely add more mods. For sure. I have some people in mind. Mario 64 animation was hilarious. Dude, you know, I never really used the crawl and squat. You know, there's one star, just a random cow down here, just enjoying his life. He's got a tree here, so he has oxygen forever, and then forever growing grass and milk. I was onto something and I lost my train of thought. Oh, the crawling. On the Big Boo Haunt stage, there's a star where you have to like get to the roof. Milk will make you very healthy. You got milk? I wish I was this cow, just just kind of chilling out. You got your torches, you got your mood lighting, you got everything here, dude. You're chilling out. Big chillin'. One thing I'd like to do in games, I used to find like spaces like this that were just kind of cozy vibe spaces. In Ocarina of Time, there's a spot where you're going to the princess's castle, and there's like a bridge that the gate's connected to, right? The stone part of the gate, I guess, or above the gate. And there's a little drop, I guess a watchtower or something. There's a little square you can drop in with one torch on the wall. And that was like my cozy spot for Ocarina of Time. I would try to find like a little cozy spot in every single game. And this is my cozy spot for Majora's Mask. You're just kind of like all the way in the back of the well. You're in your own little private area. You got mood lighting with the torches. You got your tree. You got your food. You're just big chilling. So this is definitely a cozy spot. As the kids say, I FW that spot. Wrong way. Who else thought Mario was headbutting bricks? You know, since I was a kid, I always thought he was using... Bro, I always thought he was using his fist because he put his fist up when he would jump in, like, Mario on the NES. So I always thought he was punching them by, like, putting his hand above. I didn't think he was, like, hitting them with his head and just knocking himself out, although it's a funny image. I had a friend that always thought he would spit fireballs for Mario 1. He would, like spit them in his hands and then throw them, or like just spit them out. But I was like, he's putting his arm up. He's obviously just like creating them and throwing them, right? But he's like, no, bro, he's spitting them out. He's spitting them. And I'm like, all right, dude. I don't think so, but I mean, it's a cool interpretation. I will leave it at that because it is kind of cool to think about. Like he could just breathe fire like Bowser, I guess. But yeah, Big Boo's haunt. Like you have to use the crawl mechanic to get to the ceiling to get the star. You kill the Big Boo and the star goes on top of the mansion and the slopes are crazy. And what I always just did parkour. I would like long jump to like one of the side windows. And sorry, hold on. I would parkour to the side windows and like triple jump to the top. But so many people on forums are asking about that star. Like you'll find like a Mario forum on like Reddit or like someone else's fan blog site. And they're like, bro, how do I get the star? It's so hard to get. And the top answer was crawling. He's like, why can't Metroid crawl? Like, just crawl to get it, bro. And I was like, I never thought of using that for anything but getting in the igloo. Oh, exactly. The igloo. You have to crawl and duck to get in the igloo in that later winter stage with the snowman that blows. Yeah. I never used the crawl ability at all. I would always just either... You would slide down backwards down the slope and jump, go back, or some slopes were light enough that you could just kind of hold the A button, and then even after you land, hold the A button and then press B, and you could just do a ground kick, and you could like ground kick with the right timing up like smaller slopes. I never thought of just like, hey, just crawl. Like, I wonder if you can technically like crawl up Princess Peach's slide. Because that's what it seems like you could do. Like this slope, there's even like a sign that says like, hey, try crawling up, you know, up slopes, but never used it. Never used it. Because I didn't read, bro. I was a kid. What kid wants to read? So we got like the scariest mirror shield in the world. We're going to save state real quick, just in case the game crashes, because our totally legitimate copy could be like that. Oh yeah, you talking about like the Mario 64 hacks with like mod? It is cool. The mod scene, especially for PC, is getting insane right now. Like the mod scene PC stuff. I mean, it was ported I think around a year ago, but like within the last 3 months, like with the gore mod and everything, it's gotten insane with what they're doing with Mario 64 on the PC port. Of course, I do mostly traditional stuff, but I do want to do a live stream, like a multiplayer. I said it before, I'll say it again. Like a multiplayer live stream where we could have like a hide and seek or like a gore mod playthrough, or rather episode, with the chat. So we could have like 50 people on like one Mario 64 server all trying to get the stars together. Whoa. What's happening with the sound? Whoa. Okay. My sound is delayed. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if y'all see it on the stream, but mine's definitely delayed right now. It just like happened out of nowhere. Let's, we can unlock that, which is good. Let me know if the sound sounds off on the stream. I'll try to do some tweaking. It sounds off for me. It's like delayed. But if it's not delayed for you, I'll leave it. But to me, it sounds like there's like a buzzing and it's delayed. I may have to restart the emulator. I mean, totally legitimate copy of the game. Oh, Super Joe, thanks for dropping by, bro. It was... Thank you. It's so nice to see you always, dude. Thank you. Before we do this, let's go to cafes. Yeah, man, likewise. Thanks for putting up with my old man rants. I'll see you around, bro. Alright, as long as it sounds the same for you, I'll just keep it up. It might just be a me issue. All right, let's see cafe real quick. Oh, dude, this stream's going way longer than I thought. We're like... It's locked still. Okay. Alright. So we have some options now. We could either end the stream here and pick up where we left off next time on Friday. I could save state, no big deal. Or I could do the Icana Castle and we could do cafe. I think... Oh, hey, Corp. Nice to see you, bro. It's late. Don't you have school tomorrow? I say that as if I don't have school tomorrow. Nice to see you, Corp. Let's do this. Since we... Let's speed this up a little bit so we can... Yeah, we should be wrapping it up. So, let's do this. Let's speed up time real quick. Let me think. Let's do the Icana stuff tomorrow. Or Friday, rather. And what we can do now is the cafe quest. Because we'll have to do the cafe quest twice. Hello? Why is my ocarina not working? Hello? Alright, we're going to save it again real quick, just in case something goes wrong. Oh, I know what happened. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds to... When I save stated... Every time I input, it makes like a buzz sound. Let me just see if I could just restart my state and see if it fixes it. Give me like 2 seconds to figure this out. Please actually like work and not destroy my game. Alright, let me just see this real quick. Please don't crash. Yeah, I think we should, Oh, you had to work today? It's okay, man. We're going, like, really, really late. We're going later than we normally do. Okay. So, here's what I think we should do, because I think you guys are right. I don't want to... What am I doing? I'm trolling. I don't want to push this too much right now, because I think we should just leave it here. Because I think we should do Friday. We should finish the quest for this. I think we should do the Icana Castle, and we should finish the cafe quest. And what we'll do is we'll just save state in front of Cafe's house so we can remember that for Friday. Because Icana will take a while, and Cafe will also take a while because it has to go to the night of the final day. So I think this would be a really cool spot to pick up on Friday. Y'all cool with that? Because we already went almost an hour late because the chat was just popping off. Let me know. Sounds like a good bet. I think so too. Alright, y'all. So, yeah, I think we should pick it up on Friday. It'll be good. Alright, I want to thank you all for coming out. I want to thank you all for being here on your Tuesday night. I hope to see you guys Friday night where we can finish the Cafe Love Quest and we could do Icana Castle. And we might even be able to finish the game. We could do Stone Tower Temple in one more 3-day cycle and probably finish the game. Looking at our mask screen right now. We'll get a couple more this time. And we can get our little reward mask here. And we'll just pick it up from there. Alright? I think we'll probably beat the game Friday night. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out. It was a lot of great, like, El Astro here the whole time. Garas here the whole time. Corp, good to see you. You just missed Super Joe. Super Joe was here, who's, like, got, like, a huge DK64 guy with, like, highly edited content. I did not expect for him to show up, but he did, which is fantastic for the second time, which is fantastic. So he might be becoming a regular soon, like a huge guy in the content creation world. Like compared to, he like just broke 1 million views, on his way to like his gold play button and stuff. So it's crazy people that are showing up in the chat. So it's it's nice seeing the regulars come back and for us picking up others that are doing phenomenal work as well. Keep your eyes peeled. Tomorrow I will have a beginning of a new Ocarina of Time hack posting up, probably in like the early afternoon. I'm trying to figure out, my YouTube's telling me like, hey, most people watch your stuff at night, but like, you know, I might just post it at like 1 or 2 p.m. It's scheduled right now for like noon, but everybody has like school and work then, so whatever. Keep your eyes peeled. We're gonna start diving into the sands of time, and yeah, then I'll see you all Friday. Okay, I had a ton of fun. Per usual, we went longer because it was just a good time. We'll pick it up on Friday. We'll probably beat the game on Friday and move on to the next fun project. All right, thank y'all for hanging out. You know, love y'all per usual, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye. Have a good night. Have a great day at work or school tomorrow. We're halfway through the week. Yeah, bye.